Do 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 do. Yeah, Wichita. It's time to run the dang ball, brother. Establish the run. Run the dang football. That's what I'm here to do today. Run the ball. Ground and pound. Establish the run. We are here for a couple of different reasons. The first reason being, congratulations to the Cape Verde Blue Sharks, one of the finest nicknames in international soccer and football, on making it to the 2026 World Cup. No ifs, ands, buts, or maybes. It is confirmed. It is locked down. Buy your tickets, Cape Verde fans. Because Cape Verde's going to the World Cup for the first time. They join Uzbekistan and honestly the massively slept-on nation of Jordan, who also made it for the first time ever. They get no credit at all because Uzbekistan stole their thunder and did it on the same day. And they have a funnier name. But all three of those nations are playing their first ever World Cup. Congratulations to Cabo Verde, to the Cape of Green. They beat Eswatini 3-0. I watched the entire match. That's the most I have ever watched Eswatini play. What a treat that was, by the way. I mean, Nigeria was out. The only reason Nigeria is alive is because South Africa got a 3-point penalty by, like, literally shooting themselves in the foot. Nigeria would just be out at this point. Yeah, I mean, Benin's got a chance. Uganda's got a chance. It's going to be a very exciting day tomorrow. Uganda's got a very, Uganda's got a slim chance. Benin's got a pretty big chance of making it. Benin's kind of up against it, though. Of course, European qualifying's going on. Only one goal has been scored so far. And it was Wales scoring against Belgium, but it looks like Belgium has just scored to equalize, meaning it is 1-1. Between Wales and Belgium. Belgium cannot lose that game. That will really complicate things for them. Did I see Liechtenstein scored today? Oh, yeah, and a friendly against Montenegro, right? Twitch isn't letting you use your Prime sub. I think you should sue. Speaking of subs, Heplerm, thank you for the 39 months. No Hezzy Bunny, thank you for the 49 months. Dragon Ball, thank you for the 7 months. Fenton, thank you for the 44 months. Hell yeah, brother. Fishik, thank you for the 19 months. Sir Bliss, thank you for the 60 months. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. You have on. Starting today. Look, I'm telling you, they're not going to do the early access 3 weeks early. They're not going to do the early access 3 weeks early. My guess was the 21st, the Monday that is exactly like 2 weeks out. Cape Verde into the World Cup and Belgium have just scored. Yes, Cape Verde are in. Libya is, I believe, officially mathematically eliminated after failing to beat Mauritius. They needed to beat Mauritius by a lot of goals. Cameroon is still safe, although they cut it close. You know the irony? You want to know the irony of all this? Cape Verde could have lost today and they still would have gone to the World Cup. Cape Verde could have lost. If they had lost, they still would have finished ahead of Cameroon by a point because Cameroon didn't beat Angola. They didn't even put the pressure on it. What is his hair doing right here? It's disrupting the visor vibe. Cape Verde doesn't know how to lose, man. They had 4 points in their first 3 matches and then turned it on. They won 6 of their last 7, with the other being a draw. What a run by Cape Verde. And tomorrow, you got some chances. Tonight, you got some big matches. Haiti plays Honduras tonight. Haiti's first in their group right now, dude. Haiti could be going to the World Cup. After the first round of matches, they're first in the group. They're ahead of Costa Rica and Honduras right now. Curacao, Suriname, Haiti. Those are the 3 group leaders, dude, in CONCACAF. Curacao, Suriname, and Haiti. You know how sick that would be? That guy, Waldo, thank you for the 28 months, brother. Thank you for the Prime. Buddhist Punk, thank you for the 30 months. Thank you so much for the Prime sub, supporting the stream. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. What's up with Honduras? I mean, them and Costa Rica are behind Haiti. It's not just Honduras. Honduras was always like the vibes team. You had the USA, Mexico, Costa Rica, and then Honduras was kind of the 4th team. But now Canada's here. And Jamaica's here, and that's bad for Honduras because it's not quite as easy for them to just cruise in as that team, like, not quite as good as everybody else. Yeah, I've heard the San Marino World Cup situation. Because they won their group in Group D, there is a chance for San Marino to get to the World Cup playoff, but they need like a bunch of other group winners from above them to win. So there is a really weird situation where San Marino might be incentivized to lose by as much as possible. Anybody who thinks Jamaica's fallen off is wrong. The Jamaican team is very talented, even though they don't really have a fully functional Michael Antonio anymore. These teams qualifying and Chile not making it makes me so depressed. Look, bro, all you had to do was finish above Bolivia. Chile was just really bad this time. Chile was just real bad. The honest, painful truth, right? The honest, painful truth for Chile is all they had to do was finish ahead of Bolivia. Bolivia is the team that's going to the playoff from South America. Scotland's confirmed at least in the playoffs. Yes, they are, which is pretty cool. Good for them. Did I watch yesterday's U20? No, I saw the U.S. lost to Morocco. Apparently the U.S. goalkeeper was pretty bad. All because Barcelona recalled Diego Cocan, who's our actual number 20 goalkeeper, and then had him not play for 3 matches. He was like recalled to be the emergency goalkeeper. They could have they no thought for the U.S. U20 national team? DR Congo have got a chance if they beat Jordan tomorrow. Yeah, no, DR Congo doesn't play Jordan. They play Sudan. Close enough. Sudan does produce a lot of basketball players. So Michael Jordan, basketball, Sudan, I see. South Sudan's got the best basketball team in Africa. South Sudan can hoop, dude. They can hoop. All right. How you guys doing? You guys ready to run the dang ball today? You don't look like you're ready to run the dang ball enough. Scorpy, thank you so much for the 33 months. I appreciate it. Let's go, Blue Wave. Hell yeah, brother. Sweden against Kosovo, your thoughts? I mean, Sweden has to win. Sweden probably has to win every match it has left. They have fumbled it that hard. So start by beating Kosovo. Not as easy as you think. Did you see Romania yesterday? Yes, apparently Romania is alive. Good for them. I thought they were completely dead, and then they turned out a win yesterday. Crazy.
Beta waiting lobby.
The beta, yes, this is the beta waiting lobby. We are waiting for the Football Manager beta of sorts. All right, let's go to week 2. We won our opening game at NC State, first year in the ACC for the Wild Cluckin' Blue Hens. We are a power conference team. We're number 11 in the country. We are A-plus championship contender. Our program tradition naturally went down. Our brand exposure is a B. We're playing nationally televised games that we win. And apparently James Madison is our rival. You what? I'm 8 seasons in with Maryland. Oh, sick, Chris. Chris, are you American? Thank you for the 30 months. But did I just get a European into the college football video game? Put a 1 in the chat if you're not American and you've decided to play this game because you've been riding along with the Delaware Blue Hens. Maybe you also purchased a visor. If you put a 1 in the chat, I'm going to go to EA and be like, you should sponsor the stream. We're bringing college. How's the experience been? That's sick. There's a lot of you guys. How's the experience been for you guys? I'm European and I don't know what that sentence you just said means. Fair enough. Confusing. Like, if you've actually got the game and played, how's the experience been? Because you're just going like full America. This is all stuff that Americans understand intuitively, but you definitely don't. You just don't grow up with this system. It's very consuming. Nice. You should do TV commentary. Nightmares, that was actually my job before I started streaming. I was signed to a major agency for play-by-play broadcasting. Twas my job.
Today I feel carbo-verd. Anyway, imagine your dad was a centaur and your mother was a mermaid. And you got the human half of both. Now, you're just some guy. Where are we going for dinner? It's our 5th anniversary.
Where are we going for dinner? It's our 5th anniversary. Ollie, I don't even know if that counts as a dad joke, so I'm just going to leave it. Our 5th anniversary, I think we should go to Taco Bell for our 5th anniversary. Chat, we are first on a 5-star wide receiver, Alan Knight from Kendallville, Indiana. And we are also putting pressure on Oregon for Enrique Mingo, an offensive tackle that Oregon thought they were going to have an easy run at from Gilbert, Arizona. Well, let me tell you a little something, huh? Let me tell you a little something. It ain't gonna be so easy. All right, it ain't gonna be so easy trying to get this guy now. It ain't gonna be so easy. Is there an FM version of college football? This is basically it. This is the best you're gonna get. There is like the Draft Day Sports Series. I don't really know a lot about the Draft Day Sports Series. I know that it's some people really like it. I've tried to get into it for college basketball once, and I wasn't really down. I was not really down. Taco Bell, there we land. Yes. Kite. All right, sorry. How many more times am I going to do that, dude? My brain fills the in on his last name. His name's Alan Kite. I actually would prefer Alan Kiggett. That's something a substitute teacher would say. Be like, Alan Kiggett? They call him the kite runner. He's a wide receiver. Can he kick it? Yes, he can. Let's go, team. Said you really dislike the recruiting interface. All right, chat. They still haven't fixed the stream elements live, so let me get YouTube up real quick. I just got to get the YouTube chat up. Use your love tonight. Yeah. I don't want to lose your love tonight. I just got to get in here and pop out the chat real quick. I don't want to lose you. All right, YouTube. Everybody say hi, YouTube. I can see you. I can see you, YouTube. All right, let's check out recruiting. We got Enrique Mingo, Alan Kiggett, Kite. Marcel Sharp, we're still running first. We've locked in top 8. That's beautiful. It's going to be an absolute rock fight between us and Michigan for Teron Casey. I'm not going to lie to you, chat. I might drop him. I don't think we're going to be able to win him. Michigan's got the 5-star pipeline on Chicago. They got Chicago locked down. Locked down. Thanks, guys, for saying hi. YouTube's saying hi to itself, so that's good. Thanks for including us YouTubers so we can stream from our work computers. Bro, I got you. I'm a professional procrastinator. If you need any help procrastinating, I'm more than happy to assist. All right, Glen Hill, we're looking like... I'll come back to Casey. Let's do this by position. Cole Ebron. Still looking good on Cole Ebron. He's from Jacksonville. Pat Fisk and Marcel Sharp were still first. That's beautiful. Alan Kiggett. Kite. Zubnar. Oh, yeah. What's his speed? I remember him being fast, right? Yeah, he's got good speed to start. Dalton Calloway is locked in top 8. Love to see it. First on Glenn Turay, who's an ath. Can play multiple positions. Might be able to move to tight end. He's a big dude. We got Trey Bland. We're really hammering tight ends in our pro-style offense. We need more tight ends. We need to tighten up, bro. Jameel Freeman, Frank Buggs were both uncontested. Trey Bland, they're not gaining on me, right? We're ahead of Duke. We're ahead of Texas Tech right now. I got 70 hours in my back pocket. We're going hard after Enrique Mingo. Marlon Westbrooks, we're just chilling right now. Mike Fowler, we got locked top 8. Nobody with a pipeline on nobody recruits Indiana. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Gabe Johns from Cumberland, Rhode Island. I've actually got a pipeline. We can lock that top 8. And then there's Abdul Golston. We got 5 tackles, so we're going to wait and see which ones we can get easy. Then there's Gerard Madden, who's a pretty highly ranked offensive guard from Greenwood, Indiana. And we are gaining on everybody right now. But I'm a little scared of Purdue and Notre Dame. They should have the local firepower to catch me. And then there's Teron Casey, because every center is just the hot. Why is everybody recruiting the hell out of Chicago, bro? Kosovo scored? Bruh. Germany scored against Northern Ireland because we can't have nice things. I mean, look, it's always going to be difficult to beat Germany. Let's be honest, okay? But Sweden is mudded. Sweden's fully mudded. One of my best friends is Swedish. You know Nim? He's one of my dear friends. He is so depressed about their national team, and I am sure this is doing absolutely nothing to help. Ooh, Blow the Whistle just came up on our football playlist. How do you get the high numbers on Balatro? Bro, I've never played Balatro. I know a bunch of people getting addicted to it. Is it possible you give up on those prospects too early, or is it based on your experience in the game? So I have thousands of hours playing college football. So it's like a percentages game, right? Because I don't know for sure that Michigan's going to have the points to keep putting the points that they're putting on him. But if I'm doing the math here, I've got no pipeline. Michigan's got a 5-star pipeline. Assuming that my cell is not like A+, A+, A+. Like, it could be championship contender, coach, prestige, playing time. And then, it's just like everything. Then maybe I can keep up with them. But assuming that my pitch is like a D- in it, right? Because I'm still Delaware, right? Or my athletic facilities, which are literally an F, right? Assuming that's part of my pitch, Michigan's going to have an A there, right? Because it's the same cell for every school. I'm going to get destroyed by Michigan. They're also going to have better proximity to home, which is like his number one deal breaker pitch. Because Michigan is closer to Chicago than Delaware is. So it's just not a really good spot to be in, Is Delaware the only state you have above a 1 pipeline in? Yeah, I think so. So we're going to drop Teron Casey. Like, it's possible. This game is alchemy. It's the same as Football Manager and like player development, where you're not entirely sure, but I have a feeling that we're just not going to get Teron Casey. We'll see if there's another 4-star center that we can start working on. I'm working on the unibrow right now, Skylar Anderson. He's the number 1 player out of Minnesota in this cycle, 8th best edge rusher in the country in high school. We're definitely throwing that 50 on him. Oh, it's locked now. I can't. Okay, I have to exit and go back in. Yeah, pipelines are a big deal. What a pipeline is essentially you've had a lot of players come from there in the past. The problem is in previous games, you used to be able to develop pipelines. Since they re-released the game in 2025, you can't develop pipelines. They're just hard locked for the schools. So 6'6" on the edge is nuts. Yeah, he's a big lanky guy. I mean, I play big edges. I play like a 3-4, so my edges are more like close. So what that means is basically in a 3-4 defense, I'm going to have 3 down linemen. It's kind of similar to the soccer formation, right? 3-4 defense, I'm going to have 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers, right? So I got 3 guys up here, 4 guys up here. A 4-3 defense is 4 guys up here and 3 guys back here. And you're looking for different types of players, right, depending on what defense you have. So if I've got a 3-4, that means my front is going to be narrower. This is only 3 guys. So these are my edges right here. Right? And I'm looking for guys that are going to be a little thicker, a little fatter, a little bottom heavy. Looking for Aiden Hazard plus 100 pounds, right? Now, also, I can recruit these edges and just play them as the rush-in positions in my pass defense. So like when it's an obvious passing down, you bring in your rush package because you know you're just defending the pass, which means you want lighter guys that are going to be able to run towards the quarterback. Yeah. And then in a back 4, right, with 4 linebackers. So you got 3, 4. That's my defense. Your outside linebackers, particularly your Sam, your strong side linebacker, you're going to want him to be bigger because they're usually going to be dealing with offensive linemen more. Where if you only have 3 linebackers, they're not going to be up as much because you don't need them to be up as much. So you can get kind of smaller guys that can fly around more. Doku's magic tonight. I always love Jeremy Doku, dude. I always love Jeremy Doku. Do they have any no 5 stars on him? All right, we got an inside line to a couple of edge rushers, which is great. And I've got some extra points as well that we're going to have to figure out where we want to sprinkle in. We're first on Ben Fasano, who's locked top 8, so he's down to 8 schools. Nobody has a pipeline in El Paso, Texas. I mean, I guess it is kind of in the middle of nowhere. Fair enough. Oh, shoot. Here come the Trojans. Here comes USC. They've decided they want Cesar Bonito, a lurking will line. I really want lurking linebackers. I have too many thumpers. My entire team is just heavy hitting linebackers, and I really don't want to live in that world. But that's like all we got. Mario Pelshak's going to get a 25. All right, we are first on Amari Cherry. I'm sorry, we're second on Amari Cherry. We're trying to close down. Looks like a 3-horse race, us, Kansas State, Georgia Tech. All right. First there, jumping into first there. Corner, Sean Castile. It's our only corner that we've got on this. We don't need a kicker or a punter, which is nice. We can focus on other positions. All right. We have 1 spot on our board. Let's go find somebody. Are there any 4 stars left that do not have a scholarship offer? I feel like we've looked at this the last 2 weeks, and that is not a big group. Oh, there's actually one from my New Jersey pipeline, Dominic Pathan. There's a middle linebacker named Viliami Ramey. He's a big guy, too. I think I want to go after that. Oh, wait a second. There's a linebacker who's he's 85th in the country. Oh, this right tackle, I'm second on this right tackle. But he does have another school that's put a scholarship offer on him. So in those guys, you got to kind of boogie, right? Barry Coker from Delray Beach, Florida. I love the wide receiver here, too. In fact, we got a 4-star wide receiver in pipeline. And where's this guy? Pflugerville? Oh, dude. I'm going to get destroyed the moment somebody decides to go after him. Let's try it, though. I mean, he's a top 100 player in the country. He's a linebacker. I'm down, bro. I'm down. I'm feeling feisty today. I want the hands. I want linebackers on my team. Big disgrace. You're kicking your can. Oh, yeah, look at those pipelines, dude. Look at the pipelines in Pflugerville, Texas. Pooh. Everybody's got one except for me. Everybody in the damn world's got one except for me. All right, who's not locked top 8? Glenn, you're not locked top 8. Let's lock you top 8. I'm going to have 25 points going around just to get people into top 8. I'm going to add 10 to this guy because we need to separate a little bit. Yeah. We will rock you. Wasn't there another tight end I was worried about? Oh, yeah, Trey Bland. You get an extra 10. All right, cool. We finished our recruiting. Let's hit the field, baby. Iceland's beating France. Yes! Yes, Iceland. Let's go, Iceland. Ice, 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 Iceland, ice, 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 Iceland, ice, 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 Iceland. All right, chat, we are at home against 1-0 James Madison in what is apparently a rivalry game. I had no idea. Win this game for Iceland? I am trying, brother. For Iceland! Takk fyrir! We should absolutely dominate the James Madison Dukes. This is supposed to be an absolute steamroll. Oh, yeah, this is good football music right here. Sorry you can't hear it, YouTube. Those Delaware boys, they're standing in the tunnel. They're chomping at the bit. They're like Cam Scatabo. They're rabid dogs. Get out on the field and play James Madison, number 11 in the country. Are we playing at night? It like doesn't tell you if you're playing at night. And that really annoys me because I want to wear my blackout unis at night. Let's assume we're playing at night and then just play alternates. All black unis, baby. I'm dynamite. I'm TNT. I'm TNT. Do you think you can... Somebody on YouTube just said, do you think you can trick the recruit you're battling Michigan on because you have the same helmet? The guy clearly has a fetish for this type of helmet. Of course, it's a day game. Now we're wearing our all-black unis for a day game. What a loser move. I'll wear my all-black unis for a day game. All right, guys, I'm expecting a nice, comfortable blowout today. I'm looking for a dominant performance, all right? You hear me? I'm looking for a dominant performance. 3rd down and 7 for the Delaware Blue Hens at the James Madison 43-yard line. Tanner Applewhite is under center. Just kidding, he's in the shotgun. He takes the snap, he's looking left, he throws. It's a sharp throw to Parker Locke for a first down. Good read by Tanner Applewhite, and they're marching down the field here. After a big road win in conference. Always tough to start the season with a conference game. At NC State, Delaware is off and running with a 1-0 record. Albright into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens. Cluck, cluck, baby. Cluck, cluck. That was my computer. Sorry, that was my computer. Hold on. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. They did not score. We're driving again. That's beautiful. 87-43. 87. Hut. Hut. 3rd down and 7. They're going to hand it off. Running to the right side. It's Albright. He's not going to get there. It's a bit of a bold call, trusting the run game in that situation. Does not work out. And they'll start the second quarter with a field goal attempt. And that is right down Broadway from the new Delaware kicker, whose name I forgot. Guy we recruited last year. It's a Hispanic name. I can't remember it, though. Who's our kicker? He's a true freshman. He's the guy we just signed him last year. Oops. Yeah, it feels like a 60 versus a 90 rated team. Yeah, no, this should be a walk in the park for us. George Reynoso. Got it. All right, we're on the move again. Little 3rd down and 3. I think shock option, we might be able to hit them deep if they're trying to play short coverage on us. We got Dakota Short, our senior. We got our 3 senior wide receivers, Locke, Short, and Milner, ready to go. Tiffin is there. Yeah, that's deep coverage. Oh, they're just leaving him wide open. All right. They took away the deep stuff. Just had to survey the field. You know what I'm saying? Just had to survey the field. This might go to the house. We'll see how fast this guy is they have on the outside. Good memory. It was Reynoso. Applewhite in a shotgun. Out of the pistol, actually. Gets his man in motion. It's going to be a sweep play to the left side. Parker Locke cuts it up the field. The safety can't stop with him, and he's all the way to the 4. Chance to blow this one open here early in the second quarter for Delaware. Takes the snap, looking, throws. Oh, what a throw to Parker Locke for the touchdown. A pocket pass to Parker Locke. We're a good football team, man. That is a pinpoint accurate throw by Applewhite. That is a contested catch by Parker Locke. Beat his man, but not by that much, and he just squeezes the life out of that thing. YouTube, can you hear the in-game audio? Oop. Yeah? No? Yes? Okay, good. Thank you. Just making sure. We had an issue with the last time somebody said no sound. NS, maybe you just got to turn up your computer. Very soft. Yeah, I mean, the crowd's really not that loud for this one. I'll turn it up a little bit. There you go. Okay, I turned it up. Set it! Hut! All right, I know this play. Oh, great action over the middle. Caught by Milner. And Delaware's on the move again. They pick up the first down, and now inside 2 minutes to go, they are driving on James Madison. Applewhite. Throws it into the flat. He's got Albright. Albright's got a first down, and he's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Milner might be open. We got to watch that safety in the top left. The deep guy in the top left. Oh, you know who's going to be open? Not that guy, because So I was talking. I was talking about the other guy. That was so bad. Said the FM26 user agreement is updated for streamers. Like streamers can buy the game now. That is absolutely... I don't believe that, brother. I'm sorry. Third down and 5, Applewhite under center. Takes the snap, he's looking, he throws, he's got Locke again who squeezes it. But he doesn't actually pick up the first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. And they are going to go for it. Timeout, James Madison trying to get the football back. I think we're just a better football team, and I think we just line up in goal line and hand the ball off. That's what we're going to do.
Azerbaijan goal.
Set! Hut! Applewhite with a handoff. Oh my goodness, they nearly blew it up, but Albright escapes and scores for Delaware. And the Blue Hens have a 3-touchdown lead in the first half. Wow, James Madison just went down the field and scored, just got a field goal. Somebody want to get my defense or my offense on the line here? Because it's only 24-13 right now. Okay, it looks like we forced a turnover. Should be okay. Throw is quick. Caught by Tiffany's in. And the Delaware offense takes a quarter off, but finds its way into the end zone again to likely put this game away. All right, we'll let our defense make the play, but I want to see if we can... Need to put up some numbers here. Oh, Locke is going to win. I want this all day. This is tight. Press man against Locke. This is what he wins. He goes deep. He's looking for Locke. He's got him. Touchdown, Delaware. And the star wide receivers at it again. What a throw. Oh, that was right in stride. Didn't have to work for it at all. I mean, that's just like Parker Locke is built for that. He's got the 50-50 trait. He's got platinum, like, press breaker, so he's very good at the hand fighting and, like, getting through press coverage. Oh, they just picked him off again. We can really put this to bed now. Easy. Dude, turn the other way, you super tanker. Come on. Turn the other way, you idiot. Yeah, I mean, Applewhite's just a good quarterback. Oh, that was stupid. I should have just gone in behind the line, and now he's hurt, so that's great. Let's just run a couple of hooks at the line. I think Tiffin will probably be open. I don't know about Locke here. They got the press coverage going. Oh, that's open. No, don't go out of bounds. No, you idiot. Where's the balance, bro? Dude, he didn't have enough agility and balance. That's like all he has. If he doesn't have enough agility and balance, then I don't know who does. All right, there's something very difficult for them to defend. We're just going to do a spread, like 4 wide receiver formation, so they have to cover everybody. We're going to flip the play so it's wide side of the field. It's even wider for them to deal with. And then we're just going to hand it off. Yeah, that's easy. All right. Now Delaware's looking all right. We didn't really blow them out, but then they fell apart in the second half. No, well, they scored again, so fell apart not too much. Yeah, I think the game's over, boss. 45-20. We'll take it. Good win, baby. Good win. Good win. Beta released in 2 days. I don't think they'll release it later in the week, personally. I don't think they'll release it later in the week. You already know my guess. My guess is Monday next week. I think they went the whole day, or the whole week, I mean, to like work on it. Good win. A game we should be winning, chat. Let's be realistic here. Out there building unis during this, James Madison's out here. No, James Madison, during his ACL recovery, he's building a college football program. Okay, a competitive one. A competitive one. Our championship contender went down after beating James Madison by only 25. I get it. I get it. All right, we're working on Motivator, right? We're trying to get our wide receivers and tight ends up to a point where they get the off-season training boost. Always nice. All right, recruiting. And yay. Oregon is not prioritizing Enrique Mingo, allowing me to pounce on Enrique Mingo. We're going for 2 5-stars this year. Alan Kite and Enrique Mingo. And we really need Alan Kite because we have 3 senior wide receivers that like lead our team in the wide receiver department right now. Don Presley. Skylar Anderson. Darren Cunningham. Pat Fisk. All right, we are first on Amari Cherry. That's good news. We really want Amari Cherry. Ooh, Texas. Damn you, Texas. Damn you, Texas! All right, still not on Bobby Hurley's board. Maybe next week. Tremaine Cutting, still in the lead. Jared Madden. Nobody else is prioritizing Jared Madden, the big, strong, 6'5", 280-pound guard. I just really like his muscles. Okay, where's that running back I was working on? Or is it Hill? Oh, yeah, we wanted to lock Hill top 8. So I'm going to take the points off Glenn Hill, and then we're going to use these points to lock other guys top 8 that aren't locked. Felix Honeycutt. All right, let's throw it on Felix Honeycutt. Close the gap here. We'll throw the extra 5 on him, too. But my board's looking pretty good. We don't have anybody ready for a visit yet, which kind of sucks, so we're not going to be able to close guys out quickly. But, yeah, I was kind of hoping we'd have at least somebody ready for a visit at this point, but we don't. It is what it is. We're pushing as hard as we can. Right about now, recruitment always looks pretty good, and then you get hit like in a couple of weeks when teams start to get players committed to them. Oh, we've got it home against Clemson next week. Damn, that would be a great game for somebody to visit for. If anybody wanted to freaking visit. God, Delaware's nice this time of year. It also totally tells me the game time. We have a noon game at Maryland. College Park, national television. Let's go. All right, do we have any injuries? Yeah, we've got 2 5-star recruits on our board. Yes. 2 guards are out. Emmett Callaway has a ruptured disc, and Tavares Charles broke his arm. So we're a little thin at left guard, obviously, because we just lost 2 guards. And we're generally thin on the line to begin with. So the guy that's playing there, it probably should be Chad Parker. I'm going to make it true freshman Chad Parker. He also has elite dev trait, so let's just let him play there. I get that they're trying to protect the red shirt, but screw the red shirt. I want my best players on the field. I'm on the road against the Maryland Terrapins. This is a Tidewater showdown. This is a game against a team, one of the poorer teams, but against a team from the Big Ten. They got us in the road unis. Let's go. If I have an interview in 30 minutes, how do I kill it? We'll see. Locksack, we will see. It's a matchup and a rivalry kindled maybe for the very first time. 2 border states in the Tidewater going head-to-head. Delaware, perennially the little brother to Maryland, has a chance to one-up the Terrapins today. The Maryland Terrapins 2-1 on the season out of the Big Ten. The 2-0 Delaware Blue Hens out of the Atlantic Coast Conference. Who is going to be the superior Tidewater team? In the rain, big noon game, national attention. Applewhite leading the drive for Delaware early on. They smoked NC State on the road to start this season. Handoff going to the left side. Albright cuts it back to the middle. He picks up 3 yards. It has been mostly throwing the football, which is something Delaware's gotten better at. They love running the ball. Very pro-style offense. Very physical offense. Handoff, Albright. Headed up the middle again. He gets 3 more yards. They make you defend. That is for certain. Z-spot combo route with Locke and Dakota Short over there. We can come back to Miller over the middle late. Albright's my dump off. Aye. A sack for Charlie Lewis in Maryland is going to hold them to a field goal attempt. It's the true freshman George Reynoso. In the rain, always important to execute properly. Reynoso got enough of it, and it stays true in the wind to put Delaware into the lead 3-0. Delaware's moving the football again at the opponent 37. Applewhite in a shotgun. Looking, he's got Short, who gets open in the flat, and Dakota Short wiggles up the field and takes a shot at the 22, the all-time reception leader at Delaware. A spectacular slot receiver with potential NFL potential. Single back set, handoff, running to the right side. It's Albright. He's going to pick up 4 yards, but he is taking a knock. He's going to have to come out for at least a play, Leonard Albright. And now it's 3rd down and 4. Milner is wide to the right. Locke is wide to the left. Short in the slot. He's going deep. He wants Milner, and it's incomplete. He gave him he gave him a shot at a touchdown there in one-on-one coverage. That was good defense. from the 16. 4th down and 4, and LaQuavius Burnside wants to go for it. And he's got 5 wide receivers out there. Takes the snap. He's looking. He throws. That's not going to be enough. Tiffin comes closer to get the ball, and it's not a first down. That was terrible by me, dude. That was awful. And Maryland hanging around in this game. Their offense hasn't done much. Delaware's defense is nasty. Applewhite takes the snap. It's a handoff. Albright back in the game. It was just a bit of a bruise on the shoulder he took earlier, and he'll pick up the first down. Lenny Albright, a guy that maybe could have been drafted into the NFL, chose to come back for his senior season. You hope, obviously, that he's able to stay healthy after making a decision like that. Throw in. Oh, it's in the air. Incomplete. Big hit on Parker Locke. Knocked that ball loose. And now they're going to send out the freshman, George Reynoso, for a 49-yard field goal on the road. Bit of wind in his face as well. Reynoso has clubbed it, and it's wide left. He got enough leg on it, but he put it left to the pipe. And the mascot's giving it to the Delaware players, and now Maryland is on the drive after a couple of missed opportunities from the Delaware offense. It's 3rd down and 10 for Maryland. Bryce takes the snap. Pressure's coming up the middle. He gets the pass out. And it is a first down for the Terrapins. Maryland stuck up against the Delaware defense again. 3rd down and 4. Boyce. He keeps it. It's a read option, and he's not going to get there. Schillen, the corner, comes down and makes the hit. And they're going to attempt the field goal of 41 yards. To try and tie this game in the rain. Not an easy kick here. It has the leg and the direction. We are tied between Delaware and Maryland. Delaware, the favorites in this game. It's really the first season that they're coming into big power conference stadiums as the favorite, and it'll be interesting to see how do they respond to early pressure like this. Pass caught by Busby. He'll step out of bounds at the 38. Now 3rd down and 10. And Applewhite's going to go under center with trips to the left. Takes the snap. He's looking. He's hit as he throws. He was trying to fit that into a tight window anyways, and Maryland's made the stop. And this is a defensive battle, a slog in the rain. Applewhite on 1st down and 10. Looking to the sideline, LaQuavius Burnside and his staff getting a new play call in. There's the clap, there's the snap. Handoff left side, Busby is only going to get 2 yards. And they will have had the next play called already. They get out there quickly, take the snap, he throws, it's into the flat, caught by Short. Oh, Dakota Short tiptoeing up the sideline to the 37. That is a vintage Dakota Short play right there. Precision route running, maximizing the yards after the catch. Oh, they got pressure. Oh, the tackle is broken. He's going deep. Oh, that's pass interference, ref. That's pass interference, ref. Throw the flag. What is this? You can't do this. He holds him, ref. He holds him. It was open. Well, come on. Tanner Applewhite had like an all-time highlight reel play there. You can't challenge pass interference, unfortunately. Set up. Looking downfield. The pressure gets to him. And it's 3rd down and 19. And Delaware's going to run the clock down a little bit. This might be 2-down territory if they can run it down enough and get close enough they feel comfortable taking a shot. They have Legend and Wachukwu wide to the right. Milner's had to come out of the game. Snap, looking, throw. He's going to give Locke a chance, and Locke makes the catch. Maryland calls a timeout, but Delaware might go for this. It is 4th down and 6. It's a 50-yard field goal. They've already missed from 49. And they are going to go for it on 4th down and 6. It's a deep bunch zone, it looks like, for that Maryland defense. And we'll see who might be able to get open. Takes the snap, looking. The throw is caught by Short. He gets up the field. It's a 1st down for Delaware. The massive chaos route that they just called. Bench. Takes the snap, looking, throws. He's got his man. Locke makes the catch. That's a beautiful play. Throw wasn't quite on time, but that is absolutely enough. All right, I like Locke here. Their corner that they've got on Parker Locke's not very good. You can go for a field goal whenever, yeah. You can attempt it from your own 1-yard line if you want to. Set up. Throw over the middle, caught by Short, and that's going to be a 1st down to the 5. 1st down and goal. They have 3 timeouts. They're not going to use them. They're going to run up to the line and try and catch out a tired Maryland defense. They're going to hand the football off. They're going to run it with Busby, and he's stacked up at the 1-yard line. Run it again. Keep that same defense out there. Run it again. They snap the ball. They're going to hand it off to Busby again. He's going to get stopped. And now they're going to call a timeout with 17 seconds to really think this over. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 1.5. They have 2 timeouts, so the run is absolutely in play here. And they bring out the big package. Agunbawale and Gaidosh, the tight ends to the left. Goal line formation on both sides. Applewhite takes the snap. It is a toss out to the left, and it's a touchdown for Canty. The 3rd string running back comes in, and they pitch it to him. And Delaware takes the lead against Maryland right before halftime. What a clutch, important drive that was. Maryland's tied it up going to the 4th quarter. This Delaware offense has not been able to get going in this torrential downpour. They had that important drive right before the half, but it's still just 10-10. Takes the snap, handoff. It's a lead play. Busby gets to the 4. And not seen a lot of Leonard Albright in this game. It's been a lot of Busby. Canty's been his backup. Busby is ready. Snap. Handoff. It's Busby again. He's in. They're just scrumming their way down the field, running the football old school. Oh, interception by Schillens. Oh, let's go. I think it was Schillens. We just got an interception. We get a chance to ice this game. Who just made it? Oh, Alex McIntyre. Holy. Alex McIntyre. The beautiful senior. My middle linebacker, Alex McIntyre. What the cluck, dude. Busby's got that Ashton Genty stance, dude. He looks like the Grim Reaper back here. Give him the ball again. Busby, touchdown. Busby nearly transferred because he wasn't getting enough playing time, and then Albright came back, and now it's the Busby game. A couple of 4th quarter touchdowns for Cortez Busby. He's getting plenty of playing time now. He's earned his moment for this Blue Hens offense. They're going for it on 4th down. All right, what is it, 4th and 9? We'll cover 2, 4-man rush. I'll take coverage on the running back. 4th down and 9. Boyce out of the shotgun. He looks. Throws over the middle. Oh, he shook the shoes off me. Dang it, dude, I had him, and then he hit me with that little hezzy. I was right on his hip. Oh, I could have ended the game. It is 24-17 Delaware. It has been an ugly football game. It has been a fun football game. They do not have their superstar running back, but they have Cortez Busby, and so far that has been enough. Tut. Hand off. Busby. Oh, bit of a hole. He gets to it. Last timeout by Maryland. Trying to preserve clock. Delaware can try to run it out on this drive. Likely going to be more Cortez Busby. It is. Busby. First down, Delaware. A miserable, brutal, physical 22 carries for 51 yards by Cortez Busby that has absolutely been enough. You want to go nuts here for a sec? Takes the snap, looking. He's going to end up throwing it underneath, and it's incomplete. That was dumb. That was really dumb. I thought I could win with Parker Locke, but they ended up with the safety over the top. I don't think my quarterback's going to transfer, Ryan. He's a championship contender guy, and we're pretty high on that. But I like the way you're thinking. Handoff. It's Busby. And he's just been running violently so far in this game. 3rd down and 8 on the other side of the 2-minute warning. And this is a play that could end the game for Delaware. They get a first down here. They can knee it out. But you got to throw the ball to get that, and that is, of course, an inherent risk. An incompletion would stop the clock. Give me a levels play. Short Lock and Tiffin running levels. Milner maybe first read. Tanner Applewhite, the 5th-year senior, takes the snap. Not a huge blitz. He throws underneath. It's short. He's going to have to go for it. He doesn't get there. It would be a 38-yard field goal. And they might run this all the way down and take a timeout to think about it. Because they could go for this, and if they get that first down, this football game is over. If they send out the true freshman kicker, Reynoso, and he hits the 38-yarder, that likely ices it. 2-possession game with under 80 seconds to play. But if he misses it, then Maryland just has to go get a touchdown. And even though they don't have any timeouts, they would have enough time to make that interesting. So 4th down and 1. And they're going to trust the kicker. They're going to trust George Reynoso. He's 1 for 2 today. Big spot for the freshman. Great composure from this guy, dude. He is icy right now. In the rain, they're going to trust the execution. The kick has the leg, and it's good from George Reynoso. Good snap, good hold. And Delaware leads by 10. They trust the youngster, and he delivers. 4th down and 8. Maryland nearly out of time, and they are out of time. Delaware wins 27-17 in Maryland. The Terrapins gave them a very good game, but it will be a 3-0 Delaware going into a showdown against Clemson next week. Good performance, boys. Couple of touchdowns for the backup running back, Cortez Busby. And a lot of gritty 2-yard runs in a cloud of dust is enough to give Delaware a rainy victory. Not a lot of offense in that game. No bottle necessary. Good kick by Reynoso. Actually had great composure. That bar should have been moving a lot more than it was. That was pretty ice cold from him. He made that very easy on me to just go up and knock that through. So I appreciate that. He's the college football version of Cole Palmer. For real, though. Clemson's 2-2. Yikes, Clemson. All right. Alan Kite, I am now top 5. There are a couple of potential visits that I can schedule for next week, so we're going to have to find those points. Enrique Mingo, we are locked top 8 on a 5-star. That is pretty sweet. Oregon still has the firepower to completely ruin me. I don't think anybody has the firepower to ruin me on Alan Kite. I think we've got our first 5-star. You know, obviously there's a lot of time left here, buddy. A lot of time left. But, you know, feeling pretty good about it.
Happy Canadian Thanksgiving, Mr. Z! Exclamation mark. Thanks.
Is it? Is it Canadian Thanksgiving?
FM 26 coming out.
I appreciate it, Cole. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving to you. Sarah Skywolf, thank you for the 39 months. No bottle necessary. I appreciated that. John, thank you for the 3 months. Brookler, congrats on the year in the Golden Bacon. Jesse, thank you for the 41 months. And Donatello, thank you for the 2 months. Oh, my play style's gone low on Melvin Madison. That makes me so sad. What is he? He's a power rusher, edge rusher? Come on, surely. Don't call me Shirley, but surely we're going to be okay there. How expensive are these visits? Indiana shouldn't be bad. It's 20? Really? All right, visit for the UVA game. What's his deal breaker? Championship contender. Well, I got good news for you. We got a championship contender, baby. Conference prestige is the safer bet, though. Have a look at those apples. We also know his cell, so let's switch over to the cell now that we're top 5. That's when the cells open up. Oh, just absolutely explosive pull by the playlist here. You know what this song makes me think of every single time is the movie Hitch. Have you ever seen Hitch? Al Hins, Delaware State better. Oh, dude! We got a Delaware State Hornets, right? Fan? Hitch is a great movie. Hitch is like American heritage, I think. It's a time capsule movie in a way. It really captures society at a certain point, you know? Playing style, playing time. All right, that's all I know. See if we can narrow it down, baby. All right, it could be campus personality. It could be the clutch. It could be... Dude, it could be 3 things. Love when it could be 3 things. What's he got? Kansas State, Minnesota, Tulane, Texas Tech. That's pretty good campus that's pretty good campus lifestyle. I don't think it's pro potential. I hope it's coach stability. Let me put it that way. I hope it's coach stability for Skylar Anderson. We're going to hard sell him on that and see if we stick it. Oh, Cesar Benito, we're top 5. Do we have your cell? Oh, dude, the visit. Oh, it's so expensive. Oh, I'm nauseous. Oh, the visit is so expensive. How are there so many damn songs in this game and they block the deal breaker? Championship contender and conference prestige. Okay. Okay, it could be that one. Can't be that one. Could be that one. Yeah, proximity to home. Franklin, Texas. He's got Texas, Oklahoma, Georgia, USC. He had Miami. I don't think it's proximity to home. If he had Miami on his board, I think it's aspirational. There's no way Miami's in it. And USC's barely be in it from Franklin, Texas. You can turn off the little song notification pop-up. I should do that. Touch your toes. All right, I need these, please. I gotta schedule some visits. Okay, first of order of business is gonna be Skylar Anderson. We got a pretty solid one there. Playing style. And a free in the bed. Okay, where are other points that I can get back so that we can get this Benito visit off? Bro, what is happening with our playing style, man? We got power rush edges or playing style locked out, and our signal calling middle linebackers locked out on playing style right now. That's brutal. Ooh, I'm going to have to take a recruiting hit on somebody who has 35 that I feel like I could drop. I feel like there was one guy that had 35 that I was like, you know, maybe I could drop that one time. Trey Bland. We got to get the points back on him next time, but... Dude, there's another visit? Oh, my... I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that. Attend a team meeting, brother. Championship contenders yourself. Please be close. Where are you from? Indiana? It's a 20. Only need 20 points. Who can I take 20 points off of without crying? Did I even change him? I didn't change him over. West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains. Shenandoah River. Older than the trees. Is everybody within range? Louisville, Notre Dame, Iowa, Tennessee, Indiana, Kentucky, Missouri. Yeah, I think he's the one with the proximity to home. I think he wants to be a conference legend. I'm not sure on Gerard Madden, but I'm fairly sure. Mountain Mama. All right, dude. I am going to take 20 points off in the face of a 5-star pipeline Ohio State to be able to stick this visit on Madden right now. Do a little trophy tour. We've been putting a lot of trophies together recently. You know it. All right, do we get any other injuries? We're already taking some hits on the offensive line. No. Okay, we're just missing 2 offensive linemen. Our running back is back. But is he like full on wear and tear for his career or something? Be home to... No, he's not. He was just out for that game. He's fine. All right, Leonard. Mount Mama. Holy God, how are they 2-2, bro? Who did they lose to? They're 96 overall. What? Oh, they lost to... They lost to the best 2 teams in the country. Okay, fair enough. They lost to Georgia and Miami, who are literally best 2 teams in the country. That's fair. Yeah. Okay, I thought I was getting a 2-2 team that wasn't very good, and I am getting one of the best teams in the entire country. Home country roads, take me roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mount Mama, take me home, country roads. We're doing, you know, do we go traditional or do we go with the alts? Because this is an evening game, 5 p.m. kick. Alts? All right, we're doing the alt. We got to get up for this one, baby. We got to get up for this one. It's one of the games of the week in college football. Number 11, Delaware. Number 20, Clemson. The Clemson Tigers have lost to the top two teams in the country. But they are still a playoff contender. In order to do that, they likely have to win out, except for maybe one game. Well, the Blue Hens, we are about to find out if they are for real. Against a team that came into this season hyped as one of the best teams in the country. And many still believe that they are. 3rd down and 9. Knight brings his man in motion. Oh, he's drilled in the backfield. They blitzed on the play action, and Ty Eberle gets right in his chin strap. An elite pass rusher for this team. He led them in sacks last year, Ty Eberle. Well, our offense didn't do much. They got the ball again, 3rd and 6. Knight takes the snap. Pressure's coming. Knight steps. Oh, he gets away from the pressure. He's got daylight and lunges inside the. How did he get out of that? Oh. And Clemson's in business in the red zone. What a scramble by Knight. Play action, looking over the middle. He throws. Oh, he's got him. What a throw by Knight. And Dunbar catches it for the touchdown. 7-0 Clemson in Newark, Delaware. It's a 3rd down. They're going to hand this football off. It's Albright. Oh, the star running back gets all the way to the 25-yard line. They need him to turn in quite a performance in this game. 3rd down and 10. Applewhite. Set it. Throws. It is caught by Short, and he gets upfield for the 1st down. Vintage Dakota Short play. He just makes winning football plays. Great route. Applewhite out of a pistol. He's got Tiffin out to his right side. He's going to hand it off that way to Cortez Busby, who's dropped for a loss of a yard. This is a very, very talented Clemson football team. And they know there is a ton of urgency now after a couple of close losses against some of the best teams in the country. Oh, what a move by Cortez Busby. And he's carrying guys to the 6-yard line. Woo! That is where Cortez is at his best. How about those Panthers? Hey, dude, 3-3. Respect. Third down and 1. And they're bringing in that power lineup on offense and on defense. Applewhite takes the handoff. He's going to the left. Oh, it's a slippery run. Touchdown. It's Canty. His 2nd touchdown of the year. And Delaware has tied it. How about them Hens? Carl Canty, first year getting real playing time for him, and he's making the most of it. Knight takes a snap. Pressure's coming. He's drilled. He's yeeted into another traveling dimension. But they do get a field goal out of that drive. And now they're at the 17-yard line, and you get the feeling this might be a big possession. Knight. A lot of misdirection in this offense. Handoff up the middle. Delaware's there to meet it. 2nd down and 9. Tylen Lee gets credit for the tackle, the edge. McIntyre, the senior middle linebacker, marshaling his defense. Throw. Oh, he missed him. Oh, that's a rare miss from Knight. He found a hole in the zone with that play, but he couldn't keep the ball down. He got too excited when he saw the opening. Delaware let off the hook a little bit by Knight. Throw is caught underneath, and it's going to be a first down. And almost a touchdown for Deuce Knight in this offense. I had two guys I had to cover. That was just a good play to beat us there. Pinch in, pinch in, pinch in. Knight. He's going to keep it and walk in. Yeah, of course, Tim. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Cape Verde won 3-0. It was 0-0 at halftime, though, so it's kind of nerve-wracking. Clemson leads 17-7. This is the test for Delaware. A welcome to the Atlantic Coast Conference moment against one of the best. Looking, he's going to throw it underneath over the middle. Easy enough for Deuce Knight. Trying to get them into... Oh, he got a touchdown out of it. Oh, we're getting destroyed, guys. They scored and then scored again. We didn't even get a key moment to play. We're just getting beat. Oh, he's open. Caught by Locke! And Parker Locke nearly breaks it for a touchdown. And Delaware not been behind this bad in a very long time under LaQuavius Burnside. Clemson is delivering on its promise at the start of the season. This is going to be a play-action bootleg, and oh, what a broken tackle. He's looking, he zips one. Incomplete, but there is a flag down, and it's on Clemson in coverage. What a play by Tanner Applewhite. And that'll put him all the way up at the 1 yard line, and they'll try to punch this ball in. Change at the line by Applewhite. Takes the snap. It is a handoff and a walk-in for Lenny Albright. And a touchdown for Pride here. All right, we got to go for two. If we get this, we're down just 2 possessions. They're going to go under center with 3 tight ends and lockout to the left. Throw is caught. Oh, what a catch by Locke. What a throw by Tanner Applewhite. And Delaware cuts the lead to 16. That is an impossible window for Tanner Applewhite to fit that ball in. But Delaware's hopes and dreams are alive in this game. They just need their defense to get a stop, and they did, but not enough of one. And Clemson's gone and got a field goal. This is still a 3-possession game, and now it's 3rd down and 10. Oh, wrong coverage. That should have been intercepted. Oh, he hit the field goal. Oh, my goodness. Why are we attempting a field goal on 4th and 6? We're down 16. We got to go for it. I didn't even know we were attempting a field goal there. I thought we were just going to go for it when I hit next moment. But now it's 4th down and 6, and we kind of just need to... Give me a level switch. Perfect. Short is so good on this play. 4th down and 6. Down 16. Delaware needs everything to go perfect from here on out, but they still have a chance. Takes the snap. Throw is caught underneath by Short. One of his very favorite plays. Flood out of the bunch. 3rd down and 7. They have 2 plays to get up to that 1st down marker. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, and then they need to do that again. The throw is incomplete. Short can't squeeze it. Excellent break on the ball. And now it's 4th down. Come on, man. That was a good-looking play. It just wasn't enough. Nachukwu locking short to the left. Tiffin, the tight ends, to the wide side of the field here. Takes the snap. He's looking. He's looking. He's looking. What's the pass here? He throws. It's in a window. There's a flag down. They got the first. But it's going to be against Delaware. And that'll push them back. Instead of 1st and goal at the 7, it'll be 4th and 17. And this is going to be extremely difficult for them to convert now. Takes a snap. He's looking. He's looking. He's looking. He throws. Short, catches it. That's not going to be enough. He was hoping that he'd be able to create a bit more separation. He couldn't. They just chucked it to the left side. It was 2-on-2 over there. All right, we got the ball back. Technically, we still have a chance, but it's going to be ridiculous if we pull this off. Now, if we can get Locke busting this one. Applewhite, oh my goodness! Tanner Applewhite, oh, he lost the football! It's on the ground, it's recovered by Delaware. After a mad scramble, Delaware has the ball back. Applewhite gets the boys lined up remarkably quickly. Throw into the flat. It's caught by Busby. Busby gets out of bounds. They're going to no-huddle it again. Play calls in. Delaware still believing the defense did enough. Throw is caught by Busby. Busby is dropped, and it'll be 3rd down and 1. Applewhite running the no-huddle like a pro right now. Takes the snap. It's a run to the right side. Busby's going to pick up the 1st down. And that's actually going to stop the clock. They might be able to get another playoff before that 2-minute warning. They do. Didn't expect them to, but they did. Delaware does need a touchdown. They're keeping this game alive, the Blue Hens. Perhaps longer than it should have been. Touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And they have all 3 timeouts still. Throw is caught by Short. 1st down. Applewhite gets him set, takes the snap, looks to the right side, throws. Oh, it's a screen! Busby's got daylight! Cortez Busby inside the 20. Now they can take a breath, get a new formation, new set of players in. Takes the snap, looking, throw underneath, caught by Tiffin! It's a touchdown, Delaware! And the Blue Hens have not given up on this football game yet. Great drive by Tanner Applewhite. We didn't get the 2-point conversion. The game's over. I forgot to play it, dude. I forgot it doesn't think the 2-point conversion's a big moment, which is hilarious. He throws. It's a play action. It's a read option, whatever it is. Run pass option, and that's it. Clemson's going to win this football game. Damn, I didn't even do the 2-point conversion. That's so disappointing. I forgot I had to come out of the game to do that. I mean, we probably wouldn't have won anyways. Clemson jumps out to a 31-7 lead and hangs on to win 34-24. And the Clemson Tigers season is back on track after beating the number 11 team in the country, the Delaware Blue Hens. And they did it on the road, a very impressive result for Clemson football. Yeah, we were getting boat race there for a while. I mean, they're an unbelievably good team. We got to be able to beat teams like that if we want to do something serious. But they're an unbelievably good team. Enrique Mingo is going to take forever. Oh, he likes Coach Prestige. Well, let me get that visit scheduled there, Hotshot. Coach Prestige in proximity to home. Okay, there's not a lot of things that are going to have that. He could be student of the game, bro. All right, are these smart schools? He does have Georgia and Virginia Tech there. And Ohio State and Clemson. But Duke, Michigan, Army, Notre Dame are all very good schools. So I think he's on academic prestige. Yeah, it's just those two. All right. We'll do student of the game. We'll try that one. I think that's it. Skylar Anderson, we definitely whiffed. It's not that, so... What is it? I like how he just didn't narrow down the other two. Okay, well, let's try... I don't think it's pro potential. I mean, he has, like, Tulane on here. He has, like, Minnesota on here. I unfortunately think that it is campus personality is his thing, which is so annoying. I unfortunately believe that is the case. All right, Amari Cherry. We have now reached into the top 5 here. We can schedule a visit for Amari Cherry week 7. His playing time is an A+, so let's have him attend a position meeting. Okay, playing time, pro, potential playing style. I know what that is. That is clocked in. We're towing the line there with that guy on the playing style stuff. All right, Benito, we've got an unbelievable pitch on Cesar Benito. Aspirational goals is it, and it's just ridiculously good for us. We're now a D+ on that playing style. That sucks. All right, Jared, did we get it right? We did. It is conference legend. Reaching out, touching you, sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. Do. Ba-da-ba-ba. Do. All right, we have our issue with edges that are power rushers. So I can actually look at that. If I go to my school, I can go to playing style. Where is that? There. We just have to find edge power rusher. That type of player needs sacks. I only have 1 sack at the quarterback, which is not very good. We got to sack the quarterback more, baby. Hopefully we can do that against Virginia, my school. The Quavius Burnside's alma mater. Imagine a World Cup pool of Netherlands, Turkey, Cape Verde, and Curacao. Rotterdam will be carnage. That'd be awesome. It'd be like the United States every World Cup. It's particularly this one. You're going to have people that live in the U.S. from everywhere. All right, guys. We lock back in here. This is a conference game. This is an ACC game against a team we should be beating that's clearly having a down year. My Virginia Cavaliers. That happens. Delaware coming off a home loss to Clemson against the University of Virginia Cavaliers. The Wahoos, 2-2 on the season, 0-1 in Atlantic Coast Conference play. Delaware's had a pretty tough initiation. They had NC State on the road, then Clemson at home. They won the first one, but they took a shot from Clemson in that game. now trying to bounce back. A team that has its expectations to compete for a conference championship in year one in this conference. Throw caught in the flat by Short. He's going to be inches short of the line. And they could attempt a 53-yard field goal here. Or they could also go for this. QB sneak, baby. Tush the push, and they are not looking for it. Applewhite follows his center in. They got him by surprise with the quarterback sneak. Not something that Delaware has done a ton, but it worked out in that case. They didn't have anybody over the center defensively. Now Applewhite takes the snap. Bit of a wide snap. Fakes the handoff. He steps up. Applewhite escapes the rush. My goodness. And Tanner Applewhite's down at the 23, but that is a creative scramble by Tanner Applewhite. Something he's really added to his game this year. Handoff running up the middle, Albright. Nearly a 10-yard gain on that carry. And this is where you don't want to end up against Delaware, where they really establish the run against you. Albright ran for 1,700 yards last year, and he's looking for more. And now they're going to no-huddle it, something they're adding to their game. You can see the quarterback already going to get the call, explaining it to the players. They're trying to keep a tired defense on the field, an unprepared defense for this play. Handoff right side, Albright, touchdown. That is military precision from Delaware on that drive. And Reynoso in there for the extra point. Third down and 6. The University of Virginia, Carlisle, the quarterback, takes the snap. He's looking. He's got a man towards the end zone. He's just going to throw it up there, and it's intercepted by Strickland. He went for it all, and he got none of it. Intercepted by the Delaware defense. The Delaware offense can't really get it going, but third down and 13. Here we go. Able to convert the huge third down, and now it's third down and 10. Carlisle under pressure, gets it out. Great coverage and tackling by McIntyre. Virginia gets a field goal out of it. Fourth down and inches. Delaware loves this type of play at midfield, and they're going to line it up and get ready to go for it. Out of the pistol. Applewhite takes the snap. They're pulling some linemen. Albright's not going to get it. Apparently, Delaware forgot to block the guys in the other jerseys. And a massive game-changing type defensive play from Virginia. But their offense has to do something with it. Carlisle takes the snap. He looks. It's a slant. Beautifully run. And how about that spin move? And Virginia is in business offensively. This has been an ugly game from Delaware so far. And they've let Virginia hang around, and the Cavaliers trying to take advantage of it. Handoff to the right side. McIntyre's coming over and hits him, chops him down at the 3.5. Handoff. Oh, he cuts it back. Touchdown, Virginia, and the Cavaliers take the lead. Delaware's offense has been missing in action so far in this game. Third down and 5. We should run this. They have like nobody in the middle. Snap. It is a handoff, and there's a clean rusher off the left side. I'm going to execute my offensive line by firing squad. It is a 45-yard field goal for George Reynoso, the freshman. Beautiful windless day. And a big kick nonetheless. Looks like it has the leg, and that's a beauty from George Reynoso to tie this game at 10. And a big stop by the defense to set the offense up for a little 2-minute drill. They have all 3 timeouts. Takes the snap. They got him on a bit of a linebacker blitz here. Albright trying to set up his blockers, and he'll just saunter out of bounds to the 39-yard line. That's a beautiful play to start this drive and gets the clock stopped as well so they can get a full huddle in, rotate some personnel if need be. Takes the snap, looking, throws. It is incomplete. It's a big hit from the safety to break it up. Wanted the big play, gave Locke a chance. That was a violent hit. Set it. Throw is caught. Locke underneath. Already recovered from that big hit. 3rd down and 1. Get the play call in. Applewhite takes the snap. He's looking up the middle. It's Busby who's just going to pick up the first down, and they're going to do a quick huddle. Get their personnel in there. Throw is caught. Caught by Short. He did not get out of bounds, though. Play calls coming in for Applewhite, under a minute to play. They have still not used one of their timeouts. Takes the snap. It's a play-action play. He's looking. He throws. It is caught. What a throw and catch. Up to Milner. Holy goodness gracious, and Delaware will burn its first timeout as he was inbounds. Unbelievable throw by Tanner Applewhite, and what a catch by the transfer Milner. "51 seconds. They're terrible. Out of a timeout, inexplicable mistake there by Delaware. Apparently, they were accidentally favoriting a play instead of selecting it because they were pressing it too quickly because they were worried about the clock running out. Anyways, takes the snap, looking. Applewhite's got a huge alley to try and run this ball, and he's got a first down. Tanner Applewhite running the football. They still have 2 timeouts. Big play by Applewhite. This is a play action. In danger. He throws across his body. Oh! Tanner Applewhite. Showtime. Parker Locke. Touchdown. He gets away from the pressure and gets serious power on that throw. Parker Locke breaking open. Virginia had that play covered, and they couldn't stop it anyways. And that might be the play that gets this Delaware team going. Takes a snap over the middle. He's got him. Milner. Very talented receiving core on this team, and they definitely love to use them in that type of situation. You gotta cover all 3 of them. Short, Locke, and Milner. Applewhite takes a snap, handoff. Oh, good cut. Good cut by Albright. He's smashed at the 3. 10 carries for a whopping 82 yards. Applewhite bringing Milner in motion. They're going to pop pass it to Milner, and there's nowhere to go. Virginia's defense reads the trick play. It's at least a play designed to keep the other team off balance, and they were not off balance on that one. 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. Applewhite in trouble, and he's down. Got to be careful with the football on this one. Got his 3 top receivers out there. Makes the snap. He's looking. He rolls out to the left. Still rolling. Applewhite's going to try and run for it, and he gets all the way to the 2. And they are going to go for this. Fourth down and 2. Milner is wide right. Short is there. Locke is to the left. Throw is caught! Touchdown, Parker Locke! Again. Delaware showing confidence in its quarterback, its number 1 wide receiver, and they are starting to play like a football team should be playing with their expectation. 34-10 against Virginia, who was very alive in this game for a point. But up to that point, and then it was over. Delaware 41, Virginia 17. Let's go, baby. Wait, did Kosovo just score again? I know Sweden's playing Kosovo right now. Nice, baby, nice. Oh, it was still just 1-0? Yikes, bro. Yikes. That sucks. Well, that was good. I was a little worried about the way we were playing early in that game. Especially, like, we had 3 visits that week. You definitely don't want to fumble the bag that hard on 3 visits. Chat, we're about to get our first 5-star. Alan Kite. Nobody gave any love. Like, route artist is not a very good archetype for a wide receiver. It's Dakota Short. But if you know how to use that type of guy, then it's a great archetype, you know? They're just not big physical guys, and they're not super fast either. They run beautiful routes, and you just get them the ball. It's not that one either? Oh, come on, bro. I guessed wrong twice. On Skylar Anderson, I guessed wrong freaking 2 times. Oh, all right. Well, the visit doesn't hit as hard when that happens. Let's see who's ready for a visit, because I do have points. All right, Trey Bland and Darren Cunningham. Got to focus the tight end more. So we're going to use throw 20 points in here. Conference prestige. Okay, we do a little trophy tour. All right, how are we doing on the quarterback? Cole Ebron, we're still good. Marcel Sharp's starting to get contended by Ole Miss. Ole Miss has moved on to Sharp. They're not throwing a ton of points at him right now. Pro Potential Conference Prestige. Do I know the cell? It's not that one. It is that one. Sunday player. Yep. All right, we got Enrique Mingo that we're still just pedal to the metal on Mingo. Marlon Westbrooks. Oregon's starting to make their move on him. We need to free up our points. All right, Gerard Madden, we're moving. We are moving and grooving on Gerard Madden. We've also locked out Iowa, who booked up the Week 7 visit, which is good. That means Iowa can't close us down with that. Purdue and Notre Dame are the only 2 guys left in Gerard Madden. I think we get him in 2 weeks. That's my guess. Oh, no. Somebody's going after Madison. We need to get some sacks, bro, so we can get him back on our board. Some power rusher sacks, please. I think Darren Cunningham's about to get blitzed. Separating on Glenn Hill. I mean, we do have 3 of these guys. Let's take these points back off of Glenn here. Coach Prestige. Coach Prestige is a yes, please. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Championship contender and Coach Prestige. How many things have both of those? One right there. Aspirational. And another one, but it's already blocked. So we have an amazing pitch. A very amazing pitch on Darren Cunningham. That helps. All right, Benito. Bro, we did not... So I think I'm going to lose him. Unless we get him next week, I think I'm going to lose him. I hate that so much. Now, why? Why do I think I'm going to lose him? Because that was our visit week, and we have an amazing pitch, but USC and Texas both have a level 5 pipeline on this guy. So they are just juiced out the wazoo trying to make plays on Cesar Benito. So they are going to be gaining on me, for sure, on weeks that we don't have a visit. But if we can do the rest of that this week, then we get him before the Texas visit, and we actually could close that door. We've got our visit for Amari Cherry. Do we have the right thing on him? Yes. Honeycutt, Hurley, Felix, Scroggins. We are on to the board for Sean Castile, but so is Maryland, of course, because we can't have nice things. Okay. We're still doing all right now. Our recruiting is still fine. We're still getting good guys. Boston College, hello, how are you? All right, we just got our starting left guard back, too, which is nice. Not having him for that Clemson game was painful. It's part of the reason we couldn't trust the run, you know? Tavares Charles is back. Okay, now I like the depth chart move of putting the guy that's already redshirted there. So that Parker isn't, you know. If we can help it, I'd like for him to not just come in for a few plays because of an injury and that removes his red shirt. On the road against Boston College in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts. Boston College does have one of the best uniforms in college football. Yeah, you used to be able to build pipelines, but sadly they are handicapped, yeah. Or you're like permanently handicapped because of them. A beautiful day for football in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts. It's Boston College, the Golden Eagles, and an unseasonably cold day against the Delaware Blue Hens. ACC action, Atlantic Coast Conference action from Alumni Stadium. Oh, they're playing shipping up to Boston. That's kind of awesome, though. Let's be honest. That is awesome. 3rd down and 5 from the 22-yard line. Packed house for number 16 in the building. Takes a snap. Throw is a little high. Caught by Short, but he is going to be short. If that throw was more accurate, maybe he would have been able to run with it. But now it's George Reynoso in the rain against this crowd for Boston College. Kicks up. He got it. Good kick by the true freshman, George Reynoso. Oh, they turned it over. Nice. 3rd down and 2 at the 20-yard line for Delaware. Takes the snap, handoff, running left side. Albright slips through the hole, and he's got the first down with ease. Definitely a guy that's going to be playing on Sundays, Lenny Albright. One of the best running backs in the country last year. Oh, and a huge hole for an Albright touchdown. Lenny Albright doing it for Delaware, and the Hens lead 10-0 early. Love it. Love it. Peck, peck. Cluck, cluck. Oh, we're going deep. Give me that one-on-one. If that safety's not covering deep, we're going there. He is covering deep. Oh, we got Albright. Oh, what a throw by Applewhite, and Lenny Albright's going all the way home. That is a beautiful throw that let Lenny Albright keep running with the ball, and he just keeps on running with it. And Delaware is looking for something huge here. Boston was ready for this football game. Boston College was hoping for the upset. Obviously, and it's another beautifully blocked run. How about the offensive line for Delaware? Just blowing Boston College off the mark. The big uglies are getting it done. Applewhite, handoff right side. Albright weasels his way. That might have been a touchdown. They didn't call it. Now they got locked wide, and Busby's in. Handoff, Cortez Busby, and he wins the physical challenge in the middle. Touchdown, Blue Hens, Cortez Busby. And this has been a superb drive. Excellent punt by Boston College. Has got Delaware at its own 3. But they might try to get something from this anyways. Bit of a rush. He's going to get it out quickly to Tiffin, the big tight end. And they're out to the 9. I'll tell you, this will be an exceptionally deflating drive for Boston College to give up from the 3-yard line. Throw is caught. Milner slips underneath the zone. And they're going to no-huddle up to the line again. Applewhite surveys the field, looking. He's going to hand it off. It was an RPO, and Albright with a strong run gets 8 yards. Play call coming in from the side. Takes the snap. The throw is, it's going to be intercepted by Boston College. Oh, Carson, the safety, jumps the route. And the Eagles are alive. Faintly. Damn. That dude came from a mile away on that play, man. He was the safety and man against the slot receiver. But yeah, it was not ideal. No, it was less than ideal. Well, they go for another 2-minute drive here. They're going to try one. Lenny Albright, 7 yards and a screenplay to get things started. They trust their quarterback, Applewhite, to be able to make the right decisions in these moments to not punish them anymore. Looking, it's excellent coverage downfield. Where might they be able to open something up? He didn't get out of bounds. Applewhite did not get out of bounds. They'll run that clock a little bit just to make sure that Boston College doesn't have too much time to work with. They'll take the snap. He's looking. Man, they're just not getting open. Applewhite is going to throw it away. And they're going to be forced to punt the football. Excellent work from this Boston College defense to get Boston College back in this game. Derek Goda, the mammoth punt all the way back to the Boston College 20, will give them basically nothing to work with in this second half. But looked like Delaware was going to completely run away with this. And Boston College's defense found a little something. Here in the third quarter, Delaware really trying to ice this game. Handoff, Albright. My goodness, you could drive a Mack truck behind Okine, the left tackle, who just walks him into the end zone for a touchdown. 4th down and 1. Boston College is going to go for this. Patterson takes the snap. Handoff, left side. Oh, big hit. He didn't get it. Oh, what a tackle in the hole. Cook is driven backwards, and he's limping. I want that. I just want to know who made that play. Who was that? Was that Torres? Oh, my goodness. It was Cesar Torres. It was the true freshman. Just laying the lumber. It's a whole lumber mill in the hole right here, right at the first down marker. Said, get off my line, bro. Get off my line. 4th down and 17. Boston College likely out of this game. But they're going to live the dream and give it a try. Oh, my goodness, he's got a man on 4th and 17. I hate zone. I hate zone for those plays. My God. All right, the game's over. Oh, yeah. Good win. 38-13, all right. We're a good football team, man. We just got to be able to beat the Clemsons of the world, you know? We had that little hiccup with the pick six. That wasn't nice, but... Yeah. Riley, thank you for the 47 months. Zerios, thank you for the Prime. Vex, thank you for the Prime sub. Het Mowgli, thank you so much for the Prime. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. Yeah, we do have draftable guys on this team. We had one guy come back. He could have been drafted last year. Show me a commit. Not the guy I was hoping for. Although we did just sign a 5-star. Welcome to the penitentiary, brother. Cluck, cluck. 5-star wide receiver, Alan Kite. He's a route artist. His fundamentals are insane. He's the same archetype as Dakota Short. Cluck, cluck. Cluck, cluck. We didn't get the other guy. Damn it. Dang it. All right, Georgia Tech is next. Up, down. Problem spending all of my money. The visit. Oh, it's 40 because he's from Arizona. All right, let's make sure what his cell is. No. 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 Yes. Yeah, we'll do that. Little Sunday player. Dude wants to be playing on Sundays, you know what I'm saying? Flying him out from Gilbert, Arizona. We could get our second 5-star with Enrique Mingo. He just hates me. He hates me, but I'm convincing him that it is worth it to be with me. There are perks. We were right. Don Presley was a student of the game guy. We got a visit this week. Week 7's a visit week for us, a big visit week for us. We're hoping we can stick a couple commits here. Skylar Anderson is not one of them. The visits, though, are week 12 and week 13. I think we're going to be able to button them up. If Minnesota has a visit like week 9, that could throw a bit of a monkey wrench in the... Holy... Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Okay. Lullaby, joking on your alibi, but it's just the price I paid. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eagle eyes. Damn it, Texas, leave me the hell alone. Damn it. I hope Texas loses. Are they ass this year? I hope they're bad. I hope Texas loses. I need them to leave me the hell alone. And out of my cage, and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. I need points. I need lots of points. Coach stability, playing time, playing style. Oh, that's like that's that, yeah. He takes off her dress, now let me go. Or we should get him in 2 weeks. I just don't want to wait that long. Don't do it. Actually, wait. Let me take that 10. And then how much more do I need to get cutting his visit? I need 30, so I need 15 from somebody. Jealousy, turning sleeps into the sea. All right, I think I can do this. On Mario Pelchek. The bye, but it's just the... Yeah, we're going to have to start fighting for these other 4 stars, bro. We're going to have to start fighting for these other 4 stars. The fight is here. I really want Sean Castile. I want to bring in a 4-star corner every year. Have those guys fight it out, develop, you know? Okay, ready for a visit. Should just be 1 guy left. Yes. We can get him in week 8. That's next week, so we got to get that scheduled, right? All right, it's playing style. My never. All right, huge week. Huge week. We need to win some dang football games, baby. We need to win this football game. We need to win. We need to not lose. What year are you in? We're in 2029. 2029. Our QB is not bad. No, our QB is not bad. Ooh. Yeah, college football is way older than professional football in the U.S. Universities were where football formed initially, or where really sports, like the initial popular baseball formed at a club professional level, very similar to like clubs in Europe. But American football and basketball and soccer, really, to a degree, formed at a collegiate level. Georgia Tech's usually a good team. Yeah, they're pretty solid this year. They're not a like superstar team, but they're definitely good. All right, boys. Another big conference game. Let's go check the injury report. Got to deliver. This is definitely not a game that we can take off. They are plenty good enough to give us problems. Their defense is pretty good. Oh, Tylen Lee's out. Tylen Lee, brother. Tylen. Tore his labrum. That sounds like it hurts. So Eberle's a rush end. Mingo's a rush end. And Barbosa's our rush defensive tackle now. Okay. Tylen Lee is out, so it's Quincy Goodwin and Manu Armour. I like Manu Armour. Dude's developed a ton. He was a 3-star recruit. He's only a sophomore. He's a baller. All right. Delaware Blue Hens. Number 14 in the country, coming off a composed win at Boston College, taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Delaware proving that they deserve that preseason ranking and they weren't a one-night stand in the college football playoff. They are instantly one of the best teams in the ACC at 3-1 to start the conference season. And now they're taking on Georgia Tech, a team that always enters the season with hope of being able to put together some huge wins. And they are driving on their opening possession at the 39-yard line. Melvin. The pass rush is coming. The blitz nearly gets home. Doesn't matter. Pass broken up by Torres, the strong safety. The star true freshman making the play. 3rd down and 3. The 33-yard line. Applewhite takes the snap. It's a handoff. Running left side. And Albright's got the first down. But now it's 3rd down and 9 at the 25. They are in field goal range. 2 deep safeties for Georgia Tech. Applewhite takes the snap. Looking, trying to time it up. Oh, he doesn't! It's intercepted! It's a terrible throw by Applewhite. Oh my God, I threw it before he turned around. That was so bad. It's a hook route, so you have to wait. You throw it right as he's getting into his break, and I threw it too early, and then he just never breaks. I just threw him into the defense. Gotta get it. Hey, short memory. Melvin takes a snap. He's looking. Quick throw out to the left side. Got him first down. Sharp enough there for Dante Melvin. And that'll get him on into the red zone. Snap, handoff right up the middle, and absolutely nowhere to go there. They love to bring all sorts of pressure on this defense. McIntyre and Morrison, the up linebackers. Here comes the blitz. It's a screen. Look at the play by Strickland. Man, he covered a lot of ground to get across that formation and bring him down and force a third down here. Looks like they're going to get straight man across the board. Melvin. And, pressure coming, and it's incomplete. Great blitz. And Georgia Tech is thinking about going for this on 4th down and 3. They're going to go for it. Shotgun 5 wide. Melvin looking over the middle. Pressure coming, and he's sacked. They get to him. Number 44. What the hell just happened? When I made that play, it was 0-0. It is now 9-0 them. I'm going to need a little briefing on what just went down. Okay, it's 0-0. They get the ball. We fumbled. So they got the ball at our 7 or our 27-yard line and then just tossed it in for a touchdown. Says it's 9-0. We held them. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. Shall we continue? Georgia Tech is in here with upset on the mind against Delaware. Melvin. Incomplete. It's knocked out by the 2 Blue Hens defenders on that tight end. That Delaware offense needs a little something. They have not been productive today. Applewhite under center with a tight end to each side. They love to run the ball in this position, but they're not going to. Instead, he's going to go to the end zone. It's caught! Parker Locke, touchdown! Oh, what a play! One-on-one coverage in the end zone. Applewhite gets it there, and Parker Locke just out-battles his defender. That's a quarterback giving his playmaker a chance. And he just goes up there and gets it. Got great position inside, and that safety is the difference in this game right now at 9-7. 3rd down and 6. This looks like tight man coverage here. The blitz is picked up. That is incredible blocking by Georgia Tech, but the man coverage is so good from Delaware. There's nowhere to go with the football, so they just kick the field goal, and Georgia Tech is up 5. 1:26 and 3 timeouts for a Delaware offense that's been stuck in the mud so far in this first half. Can they get it going in a 2-minute drive? Maybe. Cortez Busby nearly to the 40, and the Delaware crowd is starting to get back into it. Applewhite takes a snap, surveys the field. He's looking. He's just going to throw this ball underneath. Oh, wow! Cortez Busby breaks out of a couple of tackles there and gets something pretty decent. Shock option, shock option. Set, hut. And he gets it out quick. Bit of a hole in the zone there for Cortez Busby again. And that's the start of what they're hoping is a really productive second half for Cortez Busby. He was quiet in the passing game in the first half where he's really dangerous. Takes the snap. Looking underneath. Throw in. Oh, it's intercepted! The safety jumped it! God, the safeties have turned into gods. Also, my tight end sucks. He should have blocked that off. They scored, bro. Seriously. Whatever they have, like 40 seconds? Yee. Okay. There you go. Touchdown, Delaware. Parker Locke. The Blue Hens down 12 in the second half. They go right down the field, showing that level they've been able to reach. And as they do so often in the second half, Delaware starting to find its groove, wear down the other team. Applewhite takes the snap. It's a misdirection. Handoff. Albright up the middle, and they keep him out of the end zone by a yard. Delaware defense has really clamped it down as well. They've gotten them back into this football game. Applewhite, handoff right side. Albright burrows his way in. Such a powerful runner. And he just plowed his way into a touchdown. And now Georgia Tech is playing from behind for the first time today. Man in motion, the defense shifts. Morrison. Throw, he's going deep into double coverage, broken up. Decided to roll the dice with that one. Delaware gets the ball back. Oh boy, they're in the red zone. And Georgia Tech will start the fourth quarter in field goal range, down 3. We are into the money quarter, the fourth quarter. Handoff up the middle. Couple of yards on first down for Marquise Davis. Melvin. Looking. Everybody to the right, and he's wrapped up and sacked. Back at the 16-yard line by Avery Wilbur. Looking like a blitz from Delaware. Now they drop into coverage. He gets it out underneath, and they'll likely kick the field goal from there. Defense stands up all right. And this is a very important 25-yard kick. It's a bit of a tough angle. He's going to have to get it right. Snap and hold are good, but the kick is no good. He didn't push it enough. And Georgia Tech, down 3, misses the field goal, and now 7:24 to go. It's 4th down and 2. I want to challenge these receivers. Give me an edge blitz. Oh, they false started. Oh, no, they didn't. We jumped. Are you serious? Defense. They draw them offside, and that's an automatic first down on 4th down there. Georgia Tech, all of a sudden, in the red zone again, down 3. They missed the field goal last time, so this is an uncomfortable position. 5-yard carry by Marquise Davis, and he is slow to get up. Snap is a handoff, left side, closed down by Dwayne Lovelace. Or that looked like it might have gone quite a ways. And now they're going to bring in that power lineup. Handoff up the middle. And that is where this team wins. They are so physical at the point of attack. And they really trust their man coverage as well. Melvin puts a man in motion, 2nd down and goal. Huge plays coming, and Morrison gets to him. Stands him up in the backfield. Huge plays by Delaware. Third down and goal. A field goal ties it. Delaware trying to stop the touchdown. Looking. He throws. He's going to go throw the check down before he gets sacked and nothing doing. So it will be another field goal attempt for the poor kid that just missed his last one. The crowd's getting loud. The pressure's intense from the angle. Oh, he's missed again! He's missed them both! And Delaware still leads. The poor kid has just choked. And Delaware's drive and a touchdown ends the game. Takes a snap, looking down the field, throws into traffic and incomplete. Trying to give Agunbawale a chance to make a play with the football. Two just bad misses from the Georgia Tech kicker today. That has been the difference in the football game. Albright, timeout Georgia Tech. 3rd down and 8. Block short, Milner to the left. Tiffin is wide to the right. Applewhite takes a snap. He's looking downfield, looking. And nothing's there. Hit as he tried to throw it, and that'll give Georgia Tech an extra timeout. Reynoso's got a 44-yard field goal that is no gimme here for the freshman. To double their lead, it is good. Oh, that just sat up at the right time for George Reynoso to make it 25-19. Kicker's the difference right now. 2:33 to go. And it is 1st down and 10. We're bringing in... Oh, no. Switch, cover one. Quick. Rose underneath, got a man. 2nd down and 1. They'll keep the clock running. A field goal does nothing for them. This is a touchdown or bust drive for Georgia Tech. They have 2 minutes and 1 timeout, which at this moment is plenty of time. This Delaware defense, which has been in bend, not break mode today, trying to do it again, and he did not get the 1st down. So the clock will keep running, and they're going to have to pick up that 1st down on one of the next 2 plays. Takes the snap. Looking maybe to scramble with it, and he jukes out one of the players for Delaware and gets a 1st down. 6. Melvin takes the snap. He's looking over the middle, throws it underneath, and they're okay to give that up 3 yards. And the clock has stopped. There we go. They're running back up to the line to try and get the next play in. Frantic calls coming from both sides. Here comes the snap. The out route's got him. Oh, it's a huge play. Down to the 30 for Georgia Tech. Who's covering that, man? Melvin. Looking, throwing, and it is caught. Down at the 15-yard line, and they have plenty of time. But this is where they've stalled out repeatedly. The red zone defense has been amazing from Delaware. Looking, throwing, it is incomplete. How about that coverage from Alex McIntyre? It's what he's done his entire career. And he's locked it up again. Takes a snap. Looking. He's going to throw this, a jump ball to the end zone. Broken up by Schillens. Oh, that's a game-deciding play. And Delaware's resident white corner makes the play. Excellent man coverage again. Throws to the end zone. They're testing Schillens again, and they beat him this time. With 29 seconds to go. Kevin Schillens gets beat to the ball. And Delaware, with all 3 timeouts, needs a field goal to win the game. They need what is essentially going to be a near-perfect drive. This pass is incomplete. They're going to need to get somewhere up the field on one of these next 2 plays, or else this just isn't going to happen for them. Throw in. That's not going to be a whole lot there for Delaware. They have the timeouts. They wanted to get something, but they need to get the ball down the field here. Takes a snap. He's looking. He's looking. He's looking. He's going to go ahead and throw this ball up. Oh, Milner had a chance. Oh, my goodness. He did have a chance at that football. Oh, it was there for Milner. It's 4th down and 3. They need to complete this play and maybe try and get into some sort of field goal range here. That is going to be very difficult. Oh, he's got him! Maybe! No, it's intercepted. He takes the shot on 4th down, and they close down legend Nwachukwu, and Georgia Tech has pulled off the upset. They have stunned Delaware in Newark. That hurts our recruiting a lot. I can't believe we lost this jump ball. Can't get beat like that. We're too talented to get beat on that play. We're too talented to get beat on that play, man. We can't lose a game on that. That really, really hurts our recruiting. We had a full visit slate that week. We would have had multiple commits if we had won that game. Now recruiting is going to be way harder. We just lost Cunningham. We have no shot at. Yeah, recruiting is going to be way, way harder now. We lost Cesar Benito. Texas won their visit. We're going to lose Madison because we're locked out of his play style. Damn, dude. That was so important for our recruiting to win that game. That was so incredibly important for us to be able to win that game, and we did not. We're going to have a couple of sprints into the finish. We should still get Skyler. He wasn't visiting. Don Presley, I don't know, man. It's week 8. So 8, 9, 10. Maybe. I don't know. It's going to be close. Amari Cherry, I don't think we're going to get now. I think we would have gotten this Jim 4-star player. I don't think we're going to get him now. We'll get him. We're going to get him next week, so that's good. That'll give us some points to play with. We're still waiting on Trask. We're still locked out on him. We're not gaining on playstyle because we're not playing very well. Still should get Skyler. And we're going to want Zach Mulvo. Defensive tackles who can play it cool for now. On that stupid jump ball, we're going to lose like 3 people. There is still a couple guys. Mike linebacker, Viliami Rami. Running back, Jay Kendricks. And wide receiver, David Madsen. Woo! That has angered me greatly. I have been greatly angered. Oh, man. All right, where we want to use these. Ready? Nobody. Okay, good. You got everything? All right, Mingo. Dude, we got to win this freaking guy. Who do we play this week? We got to win this game. All right, Sharp, we up the points. Presley, we're there. I want to see 1 week with Cherry. I want to see 1 week with Cherry. I'll make my decision next week about whether we can keep that Cherry guy or not. Michigan State? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Win the damn game. No, I never have the urge to save scum. That's just... Sometimes things just don't go well. Makes you appreciate when they do go well, you know? We're 3-2 in the conference. We're 5-2 on the season. We're not used to this level of competition week in and week out. Now we got a Big Ten opponent in Michigan State. We just got to go out and beat them at football. Just got to go out and beat them. Yeah, we got a 5-star, and we got another 5-star visiting this week. So hopefully we can run over Michigan State. If we win out, we win every game that we play the rest of the season, there's still a chance we can make the playoff. So you got to start that this week. Go 1-0 this week. We got to go 1-0 this week. Got to go 1-0 this week. Good decisions with the football. Let our talent speak for itself. Utilize that man coverage. Let us beat them with what we've got here. Third down and 9, an interconference matchup between Michigan State and Delaware, and the Spartans have been stopped at midfield on their opening possession. Third down and 15. He is getting set to throw the football, looking and throw into the flat. That's very well covered by Delaware's defense, and Michigan State's second drive ends with just about nothing. So did the first drive for Delaware. So this, a second chance to get those points up on the board here in Newark, Delaware. Applewhite, handoff. They're going to go with Lenny Albright, and it's just a gain of 2. Tanner Applewhite, he's been good this season, but not great at quarterback for Delaware. Handoff running out to the right side, and it's Cortez Busby. He's only got a yard. Third down and 7. Takes the snap. Throw is, he threw it before the break. I am so used to having that other tight end that we had for 3 years who was a god, and this guy is not him, and I really need to get used to that. He is just not very fast. Third down and 10 for Michigan State. Quarterback looking to run. Everybody covered downfield, and it will be a long field goal attempt that's good for Michigan State. And I know I had the one drive, but our offense has also failed a couple other drives. Our offense is really out of sync right now. Campanero. It's a screen pass, and he's going to pick up a whole lot more than the first. Touchdown, Spartans. And it's 10-0. Our offense isn't doing anything, dude. I've only had like that one set of offensive plays. And if I'm not playing well, I need the team to pick me up. But now I am not playing well and the team's not playing well, which is a really bad combination. Third and 16. He's looking. He's going to throw this to the right side of the end zone. And it's broken up. Good coverage. And the field goal is good. Delaware with a quick strike touchdown to make it 13-7. But now the drive is on again for Michigan State at the 40. Campano. Handoff, and look at that play by Morrison. Blows up. He just planted Verlander in the turf at the 45-yard line. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's making a play. I guessed run. I didn't guess run. I read run there. He's got all day to figure out what he wants to do with this football. He's going to throw it. He's got a man. He's got Locke down the field. Great patience from Applewhite there. And he connects with his number 1 wide receiver. Set. Handoff. Applewhite really aided on that play, but he got it handoff into Cortell Busby. Play call changes in. Delaware has all 3 timeouts, so they're not in a huge hurry here. Throw is, nearly intercepted. Busby's route was deeper than Tanner Applewhite looked like he thought it was, and he'll let that linebacker into the play. Third down and 6. Applewhite is going to go down. He's sacked at the 27-yard line, and that means Delaware, good drive. They get a field goal attempt out of it, but not good enough. Reynoso, freshman kicker's been very solid this year. There. Kick has the leg. It's good. Oh, goodness. He snuck that one in there, 13-10. And Delaware's offense does deliver in the 2-minute drill, but so does Michigan State's. They go down and get a field goal in 54 seconds to take a 16-10 lead. Third down and 10. Play call being adjusted by Campano at the line. Blitz is arriving. The throw is broken up. Ben Hanks Jr. has been on an island a couple of times, and he's made the right plays. I need my offense to do something, man. We need to do something. 3rd down and 9. Gonna be a hand. Oh, it worked. Oh, they get great blocking up front. And Michigan State gets to the 30 with Dion Verlander, one of his biggest runs of the day. He's looking to run, and he's stopped up. That'll be another field goal attempt and another converted field goal attempt for Michigan State. 1st down and 10 at the 15-yard line. Delaware had a great start to this season, but they are in trouble here. Applewhite, handoff. Oh, that's great blocking. Albright's going to house it. And Delaware with a desperately needed touchdown drive. They get it on a Lenny Albright touchdown run. Thank you, offense. Finally getting going a little bit. Let's go. Applewhite out of the pistol. It is a handoff. Cortez Busby into the secondary to the 3. They are running the football spectacularly right now. This Michigan State team is struggling to stay on the line. Applewhite with a handoff, running right side. Albright, he's going to get to the 1. And that is where Delaware will start the 4th quarter at the 1-yard line. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on now. Come on. We got to establish the run. Got to establish the run. Pound the football. Takes a snap, hands it off. Applewhite gives to Albright. He's in. Delaware grabs the lead. Up by 5. The Blue Hens. Defense is doing a nice job. Giving up a few first downs, but we're not letting them get down the field. A drive to try and end this game. A touchdown puts them up 2 scores and would do basically just that. They're going to try and get their star, Lenny Albright, the football. They get him the ball. Albright still running. He's at the 1. Feed the beast. They're not overcomplicating this. They're just trusting the talent of their playmakers, their offensive line. Handoff, Busby, touchdown, Delaware. And they definitely were staring into the abyss of this season, but they've showed a lot of heart to pull themselves back out of it. Things got bleak there for a moment, down 19-10 in the second half. But a great performance by this senior-laden team. And that's broken up by Micah Strickland. That is a dangerous, dangerous throw on 4th down. 3rd and 4. Takes a snap, looking. He's just going to toss it over the middle, and the tight end can't hang on to it. And they'll kick the field goal here to go up 15. George Reynoso should be an easy one in the conditions, and it is. Delaware leads 34-19. All right, chat, we are going to win. Thank goodness. 34-19. I was scared for a moment there. I was scared for a moment. But the offense gave us enough to work with. I mean, we're hammering tight ends in the recruiting trail, but yeah, our tight end's a weak point this year. Our starting tight end's a better blocker than pass catcher, and it shows a lot. And all our other tight ends are just buns. They're just bad. But hey, look, we're a 6-2 football team. That's another power conference win to boost our brand exposure and general team prestige. We just got to keep winning football games, man. And we had some visits. I would love to see some commitments today. I would love to see some commitments. Multiple, please. I know we were going to get Gerard Madden. Not multiple. Let's go, dude. Loving recruiting this year. Locked in. Dude, even Duke's 5-2. The ACC's cracked. All right. We have jumped out on Enrique Mingo. Will Oregon get a visit on him? We are now in the last phase on Marcel Sharp. How many visits are there? That's the first question to ask. Marcel Sharp and Pelshak. Tight ends do both blocking and catching, yeah, and our guy's more of a blocker, which is great. I'd love to have him as my number 2 tight end so we can run behind him. I just need a guy that can freaking catch the ball. Well, we should get Skylar Anderson this week. 1 week before his Minnesota visit, thank God. All right, let's go position by position. Quarterback Cole Ebron is starting to be contested. Marcel Sharp, the running back, is starting to get tossed around. Pat Fisk. Our wide receiver room is looking good on the recruiting trail. We got a contested catch specialist, a physical route runner, a couple of big outside receivers, another one there, and Jabari Zubnar, who's like a playmaking wide receiver. Trey Bland and Don Presley, who I freaking hate that I don't have yet. We've aired both of their visits on week 7 and lost the game. They're both vertical threat tight ends, which means they're pass-catching tight ends. Oh, shoot. Michigan's going on Banks, yeah. We knew that was coming, and we knew this was coming too, but our playing style's going up, so we might get a few more sacks and like be able to put that behind us. Come on, Skyler, commit, dang it. Then our defensive tackles are starting to get chased. I need the points. Yeah, I'll leave it. There's a chance we get him as long as Kansas State loses their visit. Other than that, I don't think we're going to get him. But I don't think Kansas State's like amazing this year, so we'll give it a shot. Let's go to the prospect list. We're going to add a strong safety. There's a boundary corner from Tampa. Actually, yeah, I'll take that. DeAndre Lombardi. The type of guy that, especially if he's not like a bust or anything, I could see us bringing him in as a 3-star, kind of filling out our class. All right, guys. One difficult football game into another difficult football game. We're the number 23 team in the country. We are now 6-2. Our schedule, obviously, now that we're in a power conference, is unforgiving. We are at Florida State next week, and then we have Rutgers and Virginia Tech at our place. So we got to win this game, and then a road trip to Florida State's going to be tough as hell. That's going to be a great opportunity for us to show that we can win tough games. But Duke is a good team. We are on the road. We're going to have to play a good game of football, but let's just enjoy it. Let's just enjoy it, you know? All right, boys. Big game here. Every game is a big game. Every week is the playoffs. You got to go out there and you got to win that football game in front of you. You got to go out there and you got to win that football game in front of you right now. Welcome to Durham, North Carolina. The Duke Blue Devils at 5-2. The Delaware Blue Hens at 6-2. A sorting hat game in the top half of the ACC conference standings going down right now. And it's a 3rd and 10 for Duke. Kennedy is going to throw this ball into the flat, and it's close to a first down. Little run pass option, and they just kick the field goal. Goes on in. Delaware to reply. George Reynoso, the freshman. On the road at Wallace Wade. A lot of wind at his back here. Oh, he missed it. Just bad kick. All right, lock in. I wasn't locked in enough. George Reynoso with a missed 41-yarder. Oh, he's open. Damn it. I hate those routes. The guy I was trying to get to was open, but I left my assignment. And he was blocking first, so he blocks, and then he comes out to catch the pass. Throw is intercepted by Ben Hanks Jr. They threw at him. Most teams don't throw at him. And Ben Hanks Jr. with the interception that has inspired a Delaware drive here. They missed a field goal earlier in the game, trying to break onto the scoreboard now. 1st and goal from the 2. It's Lenny Albright, touchdown Blue Hens. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's go. Ben Hanks Jr. with the pick. We get the drive. We go down. We score. Now I'm finally getting like an offensive. Been playing so much defense the last couple of games. Throw underneath. Excellent scheme play to get Dakota short. An easy pitch and catch. And they are in the red zone offensively. And they're into that 4 tight end formation they love. McGinnis in motion. Handoff. Look at that blocking. Down to the 6. Busby will check in for Albright, who's carried it a lot this drive. Play call change coming in. Takes a snap, looking, he throws, he's got Milner! Good toss by Applewhite, and another touchdown for Delaware. And the Blue Hens are executing the game plan, but Duke not going away. Okay, good, the clock didn't run out. I was going to be furious. He's already missed one today. It's into a big breeze right before the half here from 45, George Reynoso. He's pushed it wide right. And Duke will take a knee and go into the locker room down 4. Reynoso 0 for 2 today, kicking field goals. Damn. Well, let's go. Second half, 14-10. This is ACC football at a high level. Kennedy takes a snap. He throws it. Very quick toss. And that is just beautiful quarterback play. Finds the opening against the man coverage. They had a clean rusher coming in, but the defense does manage to get the stop, or they missed a field goal or something. And now it's Delaware on the move. Oh, he's going deep. He likes it. It's caught by Milner. Touchdown, Hens. What a catch by Milner. The underrated number 2 receiver, Desmond Milner, goes up and snags it. One-on-one coverage. He gave his guy a chance to go get a touchdown, and Desmond Milner went up and got a touchdown. I love having 2-star receivers. 3rd down and 3. I formation with Busby at the end of it. Hand off, right? Oh, Busby's not going to get it. Not even close. Defense all over it. Damn. 4th down and 3. They've already missed 2 field goals in this game, and this one would be 45 yards. They are not going to send out Reynoso again. They're going to go for it. 4 wide receivers. Throw is caught. Legend with Chukwu stopped right behind the blitz, and Applewhite nailed it. Good read by Tanner Applewhite there. Takes a snap. He throws this one out to the right. It's Cortez Busby. He does get some of the edge there. That's 6 yards to make it 4th and 4. And they will send out the kicker, George Reynoso. He is 0 for 2 today. He's got the wind at his back. Plenty of leg, and he got it. Hugging the post all the way through, but George Reynoso makes it a 14-point football game. Touchdown, Duke. And now a huge drive on a big completion to Dakota Short to get them up the field. Delaware up 7 on the road, 9 minutes to go. Applewhite, handoff, Busby, 2nd and 7. Now Canty checks in. They rotate those 3 running backs through. Motion the tight end. Takes a snap. They're going to run it behind him. Canty, nearly popped out of there. Got to the 5. Got to be careful with the football here if you're Applewhite. A field goal makes it a 2-possession game, and that is valuable at this stage. See if they throw for it on 3rd and 4. Oh, he's hit as the ball comes out. Oh, there's a flag. Oh, this is a huge call. It's pass interference on Duke. The crowd doesn't like it, but it's a fresh set of downs for Delaware. First and goal at the 1. They go with Busby, and he guts it in. And Delaware takes a 2-touchdown lead late in Durham. Kennedy. The aura of Alex McIntyre forces the drop. Pure aura defense there. I think we got an island. Oh, hey, listen. We got time. He can't hear. Okay. Oh, he's got him. Good throw to Dakota Short. And here goes the senior from Hueytown, Alabama to ice the game. He beats the man coverage like a rented horse. And the all-time receptions leader for Delaware has got another big one. And this is an impressive result for the Delaware Blue Hens on the road. They have delivered on the offensive side of the football. And that is how you do it if you're the Delaware Blue Hens. Get a feeling they might have just gotten their mojo back with this one. That they might have just gotten Uncle Mo back on their side. 7-2, the Blue Hens still one of the best teams in the ACC. Despite 2 home conference losses, they can still get it done on the road. When can we expect the next episode against your brother? Tomorrow, I believe. Try and do a little combo. Nice. All right. Good win. That was a good football team. We just went and beat pretty badly, so we'll take that. Especially considering a very slow start to the game. We got Skylar Anderson. That was the only guy we expected to get that week, but okay, we'll take it. This is a tough one. Florida State's got a very difficult environment to play in. I paid for not booking that visit. I don't think we can get Sharp. They're gaining on us naturally. They got the week 11 visit. They'll get him before we get him. All right, well, that means we are on Mario Pelshak now. For sure. I think it... No, it's not that. It's aspirational goals, which is absolutely the best thing I got. He likes Coach Prestige as well, so we should be able to nail him. Okay. Quarterback. We're still hanging on with Cole Ebron. We got our 2 running backs now. Well, we're going to have freaking no running backs in a second if we don't lock in. All right. We need 35 on Pat Fist to gain. We need 25 on him. Well, there go my points. Wide receivers are going to start to go. They want the Ath first. Come on, give me Don Presley, baby. Come on. Give me Don Presley this week. Give me Don Presley this week, baby. Come on. I think I can get Don Presley this week at least. I don't know if we're going to get Trey Bland, but the Big Sens are starting to... We needed to get more... We needed to win week 7. Then we would have gotten a couple of commits and we would have been okay. Okay. Enrique Mingo, we're still looking okay. Let's give up on Westbrooks and make sure we can get these guys. So Syracuse doesn't look that intimidating. Neither does UCLA. I think a 25 and a 10 can keep us safe on these guys. Good. Okay. Banks. Yeah, we're gonna get run on Braden Banks. It's all right. It's gonna happen. If we don't finish our, oh dude, we're not gonna get Trask. The freaking playing style lockouts. Okay. They're gaining on me.
I went to Cape Verde for a week in 2017. Does this make me eligible to support them next summer when Scotland inevitably don't qualify?
Yes. Hey, you've got the connection. We're not going to get Amari Cherry, bro. Today's week 10. I don't think we're going to get him this week. And then you have Kansas State week 11. He's a gem, so I'm going to try. I am going to try. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. All right? I'm going to freaking try. Okay. His guitar. Any one scholarship people that are, like, very gettable? Like, what are you doing? Hanging out with Ohio State on you? What are you doing there, Buster? Danny Driesbach? We'll keep an eye. We'll keep a weather eye on Danny Driesbach. Oh, yeah, it's the guy we just dropped. Shout out Michigan. Yeah, we're not going to get that guy. We could get Al Sheridor. They are not pursuing him. They are leaving him for later. And this Khalil Liggins guy, we are first on his list. There's still some 4-stars out there that we can get. As long as we're enterprising enough, there are still some 4-stars out there that we can get. Drees back, we got to get a scholarship on him now. And this guy, we definitely need a scholarship on him. Duke has dropped Al Sheridor from their board. I have no reason why. We are going to get at least one commit this week. It's not dependent on the game itself, which is a huge game at Florida State. One of the more brutal and tough road environments that you can play in. Even though they're not having an amazing year, this is a difficult game. Well, it's actually a huge game because if we beat them, we have a chance to play in the conference title game still. We have a chance to play in the conference title game. That loss to Georgia Tech is huge because apparently they're somehow contending for it. Clemson, dude, Clemson's 4-4. Are we? Who the hell is that super team lost to, dude? Who the hell are they losing to? Also, can I play any of the bad teams in this league? Virginia Tech, Louisville, and Wake Forest would all be great. Maybe like SMU, North Carolina. No, we've played Clemson, Boston College, Georgia Tech. We're playing Florida State. Played friggin' Duke. We're the reason they're down there. And a very talented NC State team. All right, we need Georgia Tech to lose at some point because they have the tiebreaker over us because they beat us. But if we beat Florida State, we got our eyes set on that conference title game. That loss to Georgia Tech might keep us out of it, in which case I will break something. One of the best environments in college football. Just let it wash over you. This is the level we're at now. Tallahassee, Florida. The Florida State Seminoles against the Delaware Blue Hens. A member of the Seminole tribe plants the spear at midfield, and we are ready to kick things off in Tallahassee, Florida. The war chant is going, and the Florida State Seminoles and the Delaware Blue Hens are locked in a must-win battle. 3rd down and 2 at the 33-yard line. Applewhite takes the snap, handoff up the middle. Albright, little shake and bake, throws off the linebacker, and it's a 1st down to the 24. And the Delaware Blue Hens on the opening drive of the football game are in the red zone, and it's 3rd down and 2. It's deafening in Doe Campbell. Throw is caught by Short. Applewhite hung in there and found his man, Dakota Short, over the middle. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line for Delaware. Takes the snap. They're running it up, and there's a touchdown for the Blue Hens on the opening drive of their first ever game in Tallahassee. Come on! That was an amazing opening drive. Great job by the team. I went out there and we executed. 3rd and 6 at the 49-yard line. Oh, that's an incredible route by Dakota Short. Oh, my goodness, Dakota Short winning at the line of scrimmage. And Delaware is just winning this football game right now in every phase. Trying to go up a quick 14-0 here. Handoff, running left. Albright cuts back, and it looked for a moment like he would have it, but he does not. Takes the snap, and the play action gets him. He's looking, he throws. Incomplete. Tiffin had a shot at it. 3rd down and 8. Listen, silent count, 2. Third down and goal from the 8-yard line. Throws, it is incomplete. Tiffin couldn't get off his blocker, and now it's a 25-yard field goal. The kick is no good. Reynoso misses from 25 on the angle. But the Delaware defense has been fully up to the task today. Reynoso's struggles continue. Handoff running left, Albright. Don't see him go for a spin move very often. And he tried to stick one there. First and goal at the 13. Delaware's offense has been moving and grooving. 1 for 2 in the red zone in this game. And Applewhite will live to see another day. His reads just didn't work out. 2nd and 10. Applewhite takes the snap. They did run the screen. They got it off, but they're able to get behind the blocking. Takes the snap, looking, throws. He got it! Touchdown, Milner! Oh, what a play on 3rd and long. And the Blue Hens take a 2-touchdown lead. They got a kicker who's struggling. They would have had to attempt another field goal there. And Tanner Applewhite puts it on the numbers of Milner. 2 scoring drives for Florida State have cut this game to 14-10 as Delaware takes over at midfield. A 2-minute drive to try and add something before the half. Applewhite sacked. Florida State has all 3 timeouts. They might try to get something if Delaware can't. Takes the snap, looking, throw, caught by Locke. He gets up the field very quickly. Always had a great first step, Parker Locke. Let's run that play the other side. Pass caught by Milner. First down. Delaware will do a quick huddle to get their personnel in for the next play. What are these play calls, Coach? Terrible plays. Takes the snap, looking. It is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Applewhite takes the snap, looking. Oh, unblocked on the outside. Both teams staring at each other, waiting for the timeout. Neither's going to call it. They'll run this clock down a little bit and see if they can make a really big play on 3rd down and 20. He takes the snap, surveys the field. Applewhite. He's going to go ahead and give Milner a shot at this, and it's incomplete. He got the ball up to his receiver, but not enough going there. Cornell Goda is going to stick this up in the air and out of bounds. The 29. That's not a very good punt by Goda, but nothing ends up coming of it. 14-10. This is a tight football game again. Third down and 5. Throw is caught. Tiffin, the tight end, who's been much maligned, filling in for an NFL player as he is. Somebody that went to the draft after starting for 3 years. He has not been nearly the offensive threat that they hoped. But that was a big play. Takes a snap, looking. Throw into the flat. Short hung on. First down, Applewhite with a nice find. And that brings us to the 4th quarter. Dude, Galatasaray does the Florida State war chant. It's oh, and they do a chop, like a Seminole chop. Kansas City Chiefs do it, but it started with Florida State. The Atlanta Braves, I guess you said, do it too. I've never really seen that. The Chiefs are huge jerks about it, but it started with Florida State. It's the Seminole war chant chop. They're all doing that. No, it's a pretty sick chant. I've been in the stadium to hear it before. Throw is caught by Agunbowale, and that's a 10-yard gain. They're going to hand it off. Albright's got the first down. To the 2-yard line, that's a 100-yard game for Lenny Albright. First and goal at the 2. It's meat on meat up front. They hand it off. Oh, it's blown up by Florida State all over it. Second down and goal back at the 6. And the crowd is going nuts. Applewhite takes the snap. It's Busby. And they're just going backwards. Throw is caught! Milner again! Touchdown, Blue Hens! Huge third down plays by Tanner Applewhite for a couple of these touchdowns. Fourth down and inches at the 48-yard line. They throw it. It's caught in the flat. He's got a little room to boogie to the 35-yard line. Florida State's offense has been gummed up. They got a field goal out of it. But now with 4 minutes to go, it's 3rd down and 3. Let's run counter. (21-13). Applewhite's going to snap it with 2 seconds on the play clock. The counter works. Albright's got a first down. Florida State got an injury to stop the clock. 3:19 to go. 3 timeouts. They're going to run it left side. Okine gets a big block, and Albright sheds a tackler to the 26-yard line. A field goal would basically end this game. But Reynoso has been very shaky the last couple weeks. Applewhite, handoff up the middle. Oh, great running by Albright. Goes largely unrewarded. Applewhite takes the snap. It is a play-action throw, but an easy completion to Tiffin just to give Florida State something to look at. He had to go up and get that ball. It was not the best throw by Applewhite. Timeout, Florida State. 3rd down and 3. Biggest play of the game. Handoff Albright. 1st down to the 6-yard line. Oh, and they have gotten it taken care of here. This is power on power. Welcome to the power conferences in an iconic college football environment. They're getting it done so far. Albright again to the 3. And that gets us to the 2-minute warning. Florida State needs a stop and a missed field goal. They need to try and force a fumble as well. We're going to tell Albright to be conservative with his carrying so he doesn't fumble as much. Second and goal at the 3. Applewhite with a handoff. It's Albright! And it's Delaware that's come in here and beaten the Seminoles. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Lenny all day. All day from Lenny. What a drive for old Leonard. What a win. LaQuavius Burnside's Delaware Blue Hens have beaten Florida State behind 148 yards and 2 scores from Lenny Albright. He had a slow start to the season, a couple of nagging injuries, but he has really gotten going when Delaware needed him most. And the Blue Hens have gutted their way to 7-2 and 5-2 in the ACC, which might be good enough to take on mighty Miami. They've got one more ACC contest left. Lord. You don't know. Oh, I dug my key into the side of his little souped-up 4-wheel drive. I'm into his leather seats. Let's go, baby. We lost to Clemson at home. They ran us over. We ended up losing by 10, but they were up by a lot more. All right, Don Presley. Good. We got a star tight end. I think we're going to lose the other one, but at least we got one of them. We got a guy that is a pass-catching tight end that we can work with, you know? Should have known. I mean, it was a matter of time until Ebron became like a war zone. Bathroom photo, but they don't know. Well, we got to get our visits scheduled for next week. Obviously, all of them are going to be important. They're all in battles, so. They're also all very long. A lot of travel distance going on. Coach Prestige. All right, let's hit some Coach Prestige then. You are coming from Jacksonville? Sweet, that's a little easier. Brand exposure. What a weird sell. Do I know what your thing is? What's your thing, man? If you had to describe your thing. Pro potential brand exposure is not in a lot. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one either. Could be that one. That's a terrible sell. Oh my god, it is that one, isn't it? Gym Rat is not good. Cheese. Oh, maybe next time he'll think before he cheats. Yeah, these receivers were never going to be this easy. David Madsen's got LSU coming after him, and then Pitts decided they're going after Glenn Turray. The other two tight ends we're losing on. I am very worried about Trey Bland. I don't think we're going to get him this week. I freaking hope we do. Yeah, we didn't finish our recruiting races quickly enough to be able to move our points on to the next guy, is the issue we've run into. And so now we're just getting destroyed by, teams have more commits than we do, and they're dropping their points down to be able to get those guys. So I need to consolidate my board so that I can use my points efficiently to make sure that we still get a good number of guys that we like. Consolidate, consolidate, consolidate. You know what I'm saying? All right, we are now top 5 on him. We need a 40. Coach Prestige, Conference Prestige. Coach Prestige, fortunately, is not in a lot. Can't be that one either. Could be aspirational goals. I really hope it is. It is. All right. Jason Gammon, we should be able to slam dunk you next week. Unfortunately, they all came back on Cheridor. That sucks. Tremaine Cutting. Going as hard as we can after that guy. We've got a visit this week on Mario Pelchak. Okay. Oklahoma's jumped up on Danny Driesbach. We knew that. They just put more points onto him. Okay. Yeah, this is going to end up being a recruiting battle that we're not going to win. I don't know. Maybe if Kansas State loses their game, do they suck this year or what? It's 1 week. If it turns into a recruiting battle, I'm not keeping it. If it turns into a recruiting battle, I'm not keeping it. I need 20. The hell am I going to find 20 points? On Sean Castile? Because I'm not... Yes. Go do a podcast, bro. Okay. Damn. We need some commits this week. Yeah, we don't need all 35. You never need all 35, but you want to get a good solid 15 to 20 locked in. We're not quite there. And we're missing out on some of the guys we really wanted. And that always sucks. No, Driesbach's a no. All right, there were a couple guys down here that it was like, ooh, tasty. Lindsey, what type of... He's a pure blocker. I'm good. Got enough fat dudes at that position. These are all the guys that are committed. These are the guys that are 2 offers. I doubt anybody's going to be 2 offers that's attackable. I mean, they're attackable, but I don't have points to attack. I need somebody that I can scholarship and wait. Not really going to get that in the 2 scholarship categories, so... Harvey Diablo. Athlete Philip Ahmed. Defensive tackle Trayvon Randall, maybe. Now we'll go for the Maryland guy. Alec Kaufman from Owings Mills. All right, we do need some points to offer scholarships as well. Our points are all tied up with very expensive visits this week, but we are 8-2. Our final game, I think somebody said, is Virginia Tech, which is nice. And then we have some bye weeks to close the season so we can get healthy. But yeah, we've won 3 straight games since Georgia Tech. Our defense has played very well. Held everybody under 20 points while we're out here putting points up. Our defense has had a pretty dang good year, honestly. Again. But yeah, at home against Rutgers, this is non-conference, and then Virginia Tech is conference. We'll take a look at Georgia Tech. They lost, but to Notre Dame. So their conference games are Pitt and UNC. They could lose those. We just need them to lose something. They've lost to Miami and NC State so far, but they beat Louisville, Syracuse, Wake Forest, and me. Which honestly, outside of me, is pretty easy. And then they have their big rivalry game against Georgia. Okay. Well, chat, that is where I leave you. Unfortunately, that is where I leave you. But we are live each of the next 2 days. We got Brothers Save tomorrow, and then we might, if I get my stuff done today, we might be able to run Blue Hens after the Brothers Save tomorrow. I had a lot of fun. You know, we're facing some adversity on the field between the stripes. So, you know, we got a chance at the playoff. More importantly, we got a really nice chance at the ACC championship game if we can go out and beat Virginia Tech next week. Huge wins at Duke and at Florida State have set us up well. Very impressed with the way the teams played. Thank you guys so much for subbing. Love you guys. Fist bump. Thank you for supporting on YouTube as well. I hope you guys are great. I hope I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Monday or Tuesday.